People keep asking if I'm back.
I'm back. Ooh. Guess who's back?
We are back!
Get back! Get back! Devil without a cause, and I'm back!
I'm thinking I'm back.
What's up, everybody? OGP, me, back with you on a whatever night of the week it is. I think it's like Saturday, if I remember right. It's like a Saturday night. It's like 11 o'clock at night here. Yeah, it is Saturday. It's November 18th. I can't believe it's already November 18th. What happened to Halloween? That was like just like seemed like yesterday or something. Man, it's crazy. Time is flying, just flying, 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 flying. Let me know, somebody, can you hear me well? How am I sounding? I got the microphone right here, and hopefully you can see me and hear me well. So let me know if you would. But how's everybody doing tonight? Very nice to see you all. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wonderful weekend. And have you gone out and seen Thanksgiving yet? I have not. I've not gone and seen Thanksgiving yet. I need to go see that. That the plan is to go check that out tomorrow. So within the next 24 hours, I will have seen that. But I did get some cool stuff today that I kind of want to mention. And then we talk about whatever. We can talk about whatever. It is a late night, Wake the Dead, talk about whatever chat. So we can talk about movies. We can talk about whatever. We can even talk about laundry detergent if you'd like. We talk about our favorite laundry detergents tonight. Tonight is the night we talk laundry detergents. But this is cool because I just got this in the mail from my good friends at Wellgo USA. Good news for you all. We're doing this coming Monday. We're doing a, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, look at it. It's the clown shirt there. Thank you, Indrid. And I'll say hello to everybody here in just a second. But I do want to mention this. We're going to be doing a giveaway this Monday on the Monday Movie News show. And during that, I had mentioned last week that we will be doing a giveaway of a $30 Amazon gift card for somebody to use to buy something fun for Black Friday. We'll talk about Black Friday sales stuff more in depth then. I've seen some news and stuff coming out about those, but I haven't really prepared to talk about all this. So we could dive into it tonight, whatever, but we'll talk a little bit more about the Black Friday sales then. What I'm going to do, this is going to be cool. We're going to do something different this time, something different with the Wheel of Doom. We will be doing the Wheel of Doom Monday, but because of my good friends over at Wellgo USA, they just sent me this Mercy Road. This is a pretty cool looking movie. I've not seen it yet. I just got it in the mail. But Mercy Road, starring Toby Jones, Luke Bracey, says after committing an impulsive, vicious crime while searching for his missing daughter, a frantic father goes on the run from the law and soon begins receiving chilling calls from an unknown entity claiming to know her whereabouts. So, crazy movie. Father looking for his lost daughter. This is what's cool. They sent me one for me to watch and review. They sent me one to give away to you. And they have actually this time included a third copy. So I've got 3 of these. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to watch this, and then down the road, we're going to give away one of these. But this Monday, we're going to give the $30 Amazon gift card. And the runner-up, which they're going to have to be living in the United States, but the runner-up, the second person left on the Wheel of Doom, it says there can only be one, right? This week, there can actually be 2 because the winner is going to get the $30 Amazon gift card or the movie, their choice. The runner-up is going to get the movie, or if the other person chooses the movie, they can get the $30 Amazon gift card. So we're going to have 2 giveaways. Mercy Road, brand new factory seal Blu-ray in the slipcover here for one lucky winner, and then the $30 Amazon gift card. So the first place and the runner-up are going to get some goodies this week. So Monday, and we're going to do it at 7 o'clock again. I'm digging that 7 o'clock time slot. So we're going to be doing that 7 o'clock Monday. Come hang out for your chance to win a Blu-ray, or a $30 Amazon gift card, and we're going to be talking movies. So I got this from my good friends at Wellgo USA. La 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 la. Somebody will get this. So Wellgo USA, thank you very much for sending these. I will watch. In fact, I'm gonna do my best to watch this before Monday so I can talk about it a little bit more in detail. So be on the lookout for that. Not giving it away tonight. It's just I want to be able to check it out and talk about it and do a little bit more homework about the movie before we give it away. But give it away now, right? Is that the way the song goes? But look at this, look at this, look at this. You know how I roll. I got my Diet Coke, right? But my Diet Coke is empty. I am attempting to sample another soda this evening, another pop, depending on where you're from. Soda pop, a carbonated beverage of the caffeinated variety. I'm trying a different one tonight. A while back, I don't even remember what I tried, but I did not like it. Was not a big fan. But here we go. Here we go. I am trying this tonight for the first time. Dr. Pepper cream soda, zero sugar. Now, the Diet Coke refrigerator is loaded with the Diet Cokes over there. And so if this fails me, I'm gonna definitely dip in over there. But the zero sugar Dr. Pepper cream soda. Yeah, gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. So we're gonna try this out in just a minute. But I got something really cool in the mail too. I got something really cool. This look at this, look at this, look at this. An autograph here. Ooh. Who wants to see what I got? This is really cool. I really didn't even intend on buying this. This is another one of those accidental purchases. And maybe you all will be able to tell me because one of these one of these names on here, I don't even know the guy's name offhand. Well, actually, 2 of the guys I wouldn't be able to I I wouldn't be able to know their names. But anyways, this is signed by 3 different people. I got it for 77 bucks. It's really cool piece. A lot of you are gonna wanna slap the crap out of me for, not knowing a little bit more about these 2 people. I definitely know one. I definitely know one. And I know who they all are. I've seen the movie, but we shall see. We shall see. But first, before I reveal what I purchased here, before I reveal the autograph, let me say hello to everybody. Sean 420 in the house. What up, Sean? Thelma Noller, what's up? The Fluffy Gamer. The Fluffy Gamer's in the house. What's up, Fluffy Gamer? Robert C is here. What up, Robert C? How you doing? Fight the good fight. I'm scared, Sarge. We're all scared, son. Nice. Nice. Cinema Geek. What's up? 2 a.m. I know. Hey, you know what? That's how I roll. This is what we do. We stay up all night and we wake the dead. That's what we do. That's what we do. Look at this. My hand just went over here to automatically start reaching. So we're gonna have to crack the beverage here in just a moment. It's Formula One, Las Vegas time. You know what? I can't wait till that's over. Hearing all this news, Formula One, Formula One, Formula One. Can't wait till that Formula One is done and gone, and they put Vegas back together. Brett Madison, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thelma's in the house. What up, Thelma? Happy almost Tom Turkey Day. Yeah, hey, you know what? We're getting close. We are getting close. It is Saturday. We're like 5 days away. My wife has big old turkey in the fridge. And maybe if Fluff doesn't have nothing going on, Fluff come up and join us for some turkey and all the fixings if you want to come up, Fluff. Uh, Sean likes turtles. Fluffy likes turtles. That's 2 votes for turtles right there. Let's see here. Cinema Geek. Today I went out and about shopping on a shopping spree. Nice. Posted what I picked up on Instagram. Cinema Geek. Very nice. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Up all night with the OGP. That is correct. And yes, gonna go see Thanksgiving tomorrow. Nice. That's me too. I am going. Thanksgiving is a must watch. Fun time. Nice. I've heard good things. I've heard good things. And Rotten Tomatoes has it, some experts around the 70s. I think the fan score is like close to 80 on it, so around 80. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanksgiving should be a fun watch. I'm very excited for it. And saw that already. Phil Anselmo is the GOAT. Yes, man. Speaking of musicians, everybody here, Kerry King has put together a new band, and I guess they've announced one tour date, I think May or something, or one concert date in May, like Daytona or something. But Carrie King from Slayer getting the band back together. Actually, not getting Slayer back together, but it's called, I guess the band is going to be called the Carrie King Band or just Carrie King or something. Or maybe it's just Carrie King. But he's putting a band together, and he was quoted, and I don't remember the specific quote, but it was like, basically, if you know me and you know the music I make, expect something along those lines. So, kinda expecting something to sound kinda like Slayer out of Kerry King. Very much looking forward to that. I cannot wait. Let's see, thought it was a down no, I know, right? I know. It looks like the down right? Hey, hey, but it's the play, it's the play, but it is look at that, Sid Haig right there. That's why I got it. I love Sid Haig. But, let's see here. Oh, damn, I didn't even realize that. We're talking about the shirt here. Diet Dr. Pepper. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing here. In just a moment, I'm gonna crack it, and we're gonna check it out. Silver bullets. No silver you know what? So I don't have any beer. I just don't right now. Um, with, with my, former drinking buddy, I almost said my former drinking buddy, OGP, but my former drinking buddy, Fluff, and his sobriety, I haven't been drinking that much. Just haven't been drinking that much. I am not, saying, I'm not going sober, or anything. Uh, I just I drink socially. I typically drink socially, so I don't usually keep a lot of beer around the house, unless I plan on drinking it, and then I get it and I drink it, and la 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 la. I will always drink this. Enjoying my Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Decent, nice, nice, very cool. Wicked Network, big fan of Pepsi over there. Very nice. Antonis in the house. What's up, Antonis? How you doing? Hell yeah, to the spiked wristband. You gotta rock it. You gotta go. So we're rocking the cross with the skull here, the spiked wristband. We got the fancy little hat on, and I got the skull ring over here. So yeah, we gotta rock a little, we gotta punk it out a little bit like that. Uh, for waking the dead, we gotta do it right, right? We gotta do it right. DG, what's up? What's up? Watch AEW wrestling pay-per-view tonight. That Texas Death match was gnarly. Thought they were gonna have to stop it because so much blood. Wow, wow, nice. That's one thing with AEW as opposed to maybe WWE. I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means, but one thing I kind of feel like AEW, they push the envelope a little more as far as violence and stuff. So hopefully you felt that pay per view was worth the money. I hope you enjoyed it all the way through. Major Reeves, what's up? Chesley, what's up? Look at this, everybody coming through tonight. Video store I go to move to a different location, but they have the same employees from the previous location. Nice. That's cool. Hey, the fact that you have a video store is amazing. Turtles is life. Fluffy lives for turtles. I saw Five Nights at Freddy's and I thought it was okay. And Tortoise, I'm with you. I'm with you. I thought it was okay. I wasn't mad at it. I enjoyed it my time watching it there. The crowd was a little rowdy, but it was, the movie's kind of directed at a younger crowd, so that was okay. It was okay. I'm not mad at the movie. Is it something I'll buy? I don't think so. Will I watch it again? Maybe not, but I'm not mad at it. Definitely not mad at it. I like the turkey, the fixing, football, favorite holiday. Nice, Indrid. Yes, you know what? All things, I have a hard time picking favorites at anything. I really have a hard time picking favorites at anything. Movies, music, anything. When it comes to holidays, to me, Halloween, Christmas are there. It's tough to pick a favorite between those 2. I love Halloween. I live Halloween horror and stuff like year round or whatever. But nostalgia, memories from childhood and stuff like that, Christmas is where it at. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have some amazing memories from Halloween as a kid, going out trick or treating, or my dad making haunted houses at home, going to haunted houses, um, just lots of different things, dressing up for school, lots of fun stuff, Halloween memories. Christmas memories, by going over on Christmas Eve, we used to always go over to my grandparents' house, and, like, my aunts and uncles and cousins, and everybody would be there, and it was just amazing. We'd all have dinner together, play games, open presents, then we'd go home, and the next morning, we'd get up and open up presents again at home. And so, man, just so many great memories, 'cause I am blessed to have had such a huge family and, um, just some good parents, good great parents and great grandparents. So many great family, members that I got. They're just such good people. So, it's tough for me to pick a favorite because I love those memories. I love the Halloween. I love spending, my wife is just the biggest Christmas fan on the planet, hence the Christmas tree lights out to the door there. In fact, I've got all my Christmas decorations for in here piled up right outside the door. And when I'm done with this live stream tonight, I will be decorating the room. So by Monday, you should see some Christmas decorations behind me here too. We're staying with the horror theme always, but there should be some Christmas decorations as well. So, hard for me to pick a favorite holiday, but, the turkey, that meal, Thanksgiving, is my favorite meal of the year. It really is. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going, to fan screening of Godzilla. Nice, Robert. Very cool. Let's see. Yeah, what's up to the Way Up Dude? Not sure if Way Up Dude, is gonna be here or not tonight. It's kinda late. Not sure who all is gonna be up this late, but, if he is, I'm sure he will come with the jokes. He always does. The Pats losing makes me drink. Yes. Yeah. No, you know what? It's been a tough season. I was optimistic at the beginning of the year, thinking that with the new offensive coordinator and being Mac Jones' third year, that maybe we would get there. But we are not getting there. La 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 la. It's a rough year. Speculation: will Mac Jones be back? Will Bill Belichick be back? What changes are in store next year? My guess is there's going to be a different quarterback, and I don't think it's going to be Bailey Zappi. I don't think it's going to be Mac Jones. I think it will be um, maybe somebody out of the draft, depending on where they pick. I don't know. Maybe Mac Jones is back again. Um, who knows? But something's got to give. But they got to get protection. I don't care who the quarterback is. They have to get him more protection. They can't be running for their life. Let's see here. I'm not familiar with the game, so maybe that's why I didn't really like it. No, Antonis, so Five Nights at Freddy's, I didn't know anything about the game, and I think maybe I kinda went in blind, just like, "Go watch this movie and see what I think," and that's why it was okay. If I was a big fan of the movie or, if I was a big fan of the game, maybe I would have had a different impression of it, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's see, the reason why I said that because it was a smaller location. It's a much larger and much better than the old location. Nice, nice, okay, very cool. Yeah, no, hey, any type of movie store is a great movie store. OGP, what's your take on getting older with the holidays and loved ones fading away? It's part of life, but reality bites at the same time. Wicked Network, 100% right. You're 100% right. Um, you know, it is just part of life. If you haven't if you're young and fortunate and haven't lost anybody close to you yet, at some point in the future, it's gonna happen, and, it's not easy. It never is. We've lost so many people, my wife and I, so many people, over the last, like, 5 years or so, including my grandfather, my mom, my dad, my brother, my uncle, my wife's dad, her aunt, um, a cousin, and I just like so many people, and I'm probably forgetting somebody. I'm sure I'm forgetting, but just we've been to way too many funerals, and it sucks. And so, um, I remember. And this is how crazy it is. When my son graduated high school, like 4 years, well, 3.5 years ago now. My dad was there, my uncle was there. Like it was such a big graduation party for my son. And the next year, my dad wasn't there. Uh, you know, he just, you know, sick. Or no, I'm sorry. The next year, my dad wasn't there. He had passed away, and my uncle came, and it was smaller party than the year before. And then this last, when my youngest daughter graduated high school, my uncle had passed away. So my dad and his brother had passed away, and so It's just to see ever on a yearly basis the family getting smaller is very tough. It really, really is tough. So I don't, I don't want to spend the whole night being, bummer and kind of sad and everything. I want to have some fun tonight, but definitely it sucks. But that's why we have to cherish those memories and keep their memory strong in their honor. We have to do that. Willie's Wonderland or Five Nights, 100% Five Nights. Willie's Wonderland sucked so bad, so bad. I hated that movie. I got The Nun 2, nice, Haunted Mansion, and The Flash on physical media in the mail today. Very nice, very cool, Antonis. Young, fortunate, words to live by. Yeah, no, you know what? Hey, you every day you have to live life, and this is one thing that's been on my mind a lot lately because I have a lot of friends that some thoughts would apply to, just about being successful in life, setting your life up, for the future and living a good life where you're just not answering to the man all the time. Uh, so many of us just make excuses for, not doing things or not making our lives better. Doesn't mean we're failures or anything, but we just make excuses for not doing better. And, you know, kind of society, that's the way it's built. It's designed to kind of keep us down. And when we break that mold and we start saying, you know what, I'm not going to let this stuff hold me back. I'm going to do some things to better my life and make more money and all that. Um, then we can truly change. And there's different ways to do that. But maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. But I want to see, I have so many friends that down the road, if health starts failing or things become an issue, uh, they could have problems. And so, if you're living check to check, if you don't own a home, there's things that you got to do in life to set yourself up for down the road. So I wish more friends, would do that and set themselves up. But anyways, let's do this again. So if anyone just jumped in and wasn't here at the very, very beginning, I got look at this from my good friends at Well Go USA, 3 copies of Mercy Road. One of these, I will be giving away to the runner-up on Monday because we are spinning the Wheel of Doom on Monday. And the first place winner will have their choice of the movie or the $30 Amazon gift card so they can go buy themselves something cool on Black Friday, like a physical media. So $30 Amazon gift card, or the movie for the runner-up, and the person who comes, or no, for the winner, the person who is the runner-up who comes in second place will get the movie, or if the winner defers, they'll get the $30 Amazon gift card. So we're giving both of these $30 Amazon gift card and the movie we're giving away on Monday. So hopefully I said all that right. But Monday, watch because 2 prizes going out, 1 wheel, 2 prizes. There can only be 2 this Monday. But with that being said, we got to talk about this. Look, I got this autograph in the mail. Some of you think this is really badass. For me, we'll talk about it. But here we go. Dr. Pepper cream soda, 0 sugar. Check it out. Oh, it smells nice. It does smell nice. Let's see. I don't think I've ever had this before. I don't remember ever having, especially the 0 sugar. Um, yeah, I know I've had stuff with cream soda before, but I don't know about the 0 sugar or Dr. Pepper. You know what? That's not too bad. That is not too bad for being 0 sugar. Mm. Not too bad. Dr. Pepper and cream soda, 0 sugar. That's not too bad. I don't know that this is something I could drink because it's kind of thicker. I don't know if it's something I could drink like a Diet Coke where I just kind of want to like refreshing beverage. This is not bad. This is not bad. So here we go. Does everybody want to see this autograph I got? I've been teasing here for about 20 minutes now. I got this autograph. I went on this auction, Primetime Signatures, and they do random auctions on Whatnot, the app Whatnot. And this one, and I did this before, where they were saying, "Oh, we got to get this to certain price," and I don't remember what it was, but we had to get it to a certain price. Uh-oh. Apparently, just like the Diet Coke, the Dr. Pepper gives me some nice burps too. So well carbonated, very well carbonated. But I had bought, I don't even remember what autograph it was. I got something recently. Oh yeah. Um, John Leguizamo. I got the John Leguizamo, John Wick autograph, kind of by accident because I was just trying to run up the price. I was bidding more to run up the price on that auction so that way we could get the free giveaway that they were doing, but we didn't get there. Also, with this one, we didn't get there, even though I ran up the price a little bit. But that's okay because I still got this for a flat out steal because there's not one, not two, but three autographs on here. And without further ado, look what I got right here. Look what I got right here. And I know one name. The other two, I don't know their names. So I can look it up. Oh, let me with a comment so y'all can see. This is what I got right here. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta find a place on the wall for it now. But there it is. So over here, signed by Ralph Macchio, signed by this guy, whatever his name is over there. And then Marty, is that Marty Cove down there? I think that's his name. But look at that, look at that. That's what I got for $77, signed by all three of them on 11 by 14. Got the authentication right there. And so now I got to find. It's a really nice piece. This is really nice. Out of everything in that movie, this scene with him doing that, like the kick thing there and all that, really cool piece right here. But I need to get a frame for it, and I need to put it up on the wall. Look at that. Look at that. Man, yeah. Oh, yeah, the crane. The crane. Yeah. So, but I don't remember dude's name, but obviously, they're very popular because of the TV show now. And the fact that these two guys are back in it. I don't know about. I'm guessing Marty Cove is the guy in the middle, as maybe the referee or something. I just don't know. I just don't know. But I just got this in the mail today, and this is really cool. One of the great things about primetime is when they sell you something, you get it fast. The auction that I won this on was like Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday, and already it's here. So very cool piece. And here's the thing: I have not seen the show at all. I've not seen the TV show, but the movie. Who hasn't seen the original Karate Kid movie? It's a classic. It's a classic. One of the 80s. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, like, even now, you should have seen this. The remake, was it Will Smith's kid, right? It was pretty good. But, this is like the OG. And the sequels and stuff, I can't even tell you how many sequels there were. And I don't think I've seen maybe one sequel where Ralph Macchio, like, didn't go to Japan or something like that. But I don't really remember it. But this movie, of course, everybody remembers it. But here we go. I got this for $77. And so now, if you were to go to a convention, if these guys were there, you would probably, even one of the like lesser known actors out of the three, like Ralph Macchio, you're probably going to pay at least $60 for this, at least. And that wouldn't have the authentication down. So you got Ralph Macchio and the other two guys for $77. I mean, this is an absolute steal. I could put this up on the bay. I could put it up on the bay. Oh my goodness, minty fresh. Put it up on the bay. I could put up on the bay, and I don't know about double my money, but I'm sure I could make a profit off this if I chose to sell it. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna just get a nice frame for it, hang it up on the wall, and that's something. I did get these frames recently. And not one of them? No. Hang on a second. I wanted to show you all these frames. If you're an autograph collector, this is the way to go to get your autographs. Look here, you got Matt Damon right here. If you're trying to protect your autographs, you don't want the glass touching the picture, because then you risk the ink from the autograph sticking to the glass when you take it out. If you go to sell it or ship it or whatever. So you just don't want the glass touching the autograph. These frames right here. Now, you can go to get an 11 by 14 frame. If you were to take this to a place like Hobby Lobby and have them frame it, you're going to spend like 50 to $100 to get that framed with the little spacer in there. I found a way to circumvent that and get these frames right here, and it has a spacer in it. And I got these from Walmart.com for about $11 a piece, 11 bucks. And so they're called like floating frames. And and I've taped the back, so I can't really take it apart. But it comes with the glass piece right here on the back rather than like the wood or the cardboard or whatever, and glass in the front. But it also has a little spacer. Now, the spacer is designed to go behind the glass on the back in between the back glass and the little things that hold it in place, little tabs. But you take that spacer and put it in between the picture and the front glass and lock it all up, and then your picture's protected. My autograph is not touching the glass. It's in there, and it was 11 bucks. It's not gonna damage the picture at all. It's gonna, protect it, and it looks really nice up on the wall. So instead of 100, 50 to $100 to get this framed, did it for $11. And so I ordered them off Walmart. You know what? And I can find Wiki Network. I can find that link, and I can put the link down below, or maybe I'll drop it in a comment after we're done with the video here or something. But look, it looks great. So I've got to get one of these for this. In fact, and I'll probably order a couple because I've got Anthony Hopkins coming, and I'm gonna need this and Anthony Hopkins framed here very soon. So I meant to share that with everybody when I put those up, but I just got all excited when they showed up and I put them all up. My bad. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see here. I recommend Disaronno with Dr. Pepper. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that particular concoction, but maybe one day if I'm ever around a Disaronno, I had that possibility. Now I'll give it a shot, definitely. Let's see here. Fight to give. Oh, okay. Sweep the leg. Correct. That is right. Yep. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. And I think that this is like this is post sweeping. This is after the leg had been swept. And so Mr. Ralph, what was his name in there? Was it? I don't remember his name. Danny? I don't know his name. Whatever his name was. Ralph Macchio didn't have a choice because his one leg wasn't really working that good. So he had to kick the bad guy in the face and win the fight. That's what he did. That's spoiler alert. My bad. If you haven't seen that movie, I just spoiled it for you. Williams, Zabka, Martin Cove. William Zabka. Okay, William Zabka is Johnny. Martin Cove is Sensei. Oh, yeah, okay. And so Daniel is Daniel. I called him Danny, but Daniel. That's right. Daniel's son. How did I forget that? Daniel's son. Wax on, wax off. Daniel's son. Did you pre-order Saw X on physical media? No, I have not pre-ordered. I would imagine there's going to be plenty of copies available, but I'm very excited about getting a copy of Saw X. Definitely going to be adding Saw X to the collection. So, anyway, so Monday, win a copy of this or win a $30 Amazon gift card. And I got this today. Yeah, I'm not giving this away. Don't get your hopes up for that. But I didn't want to show that. Got that. And I'm trying out a new beverage here. So what's going on in my world? What's going on with everybody? How you all doing? So Thanksgiving is this week. Black Friday's coming. There's going to be Black Friday sales to talk about. I know Severin has posted some stuff about their sale. I haven't really looked into it yet. I've been pretty busy. I haven't had a chance to really dive in to see what's going to be available. So or what I may wanna get. But, I'll be looking into that over the next, 48 hours or so, and so by Monday, we'll be able to talk about, that on the live stream Monday, 7 PM this Monday. We're gonna be doing 7 PM. But, yeah, man, so Thanksgiving's out now. It's doing really well as far as the score on Rotten Tomatoes, and man, and then so you got 2 weeks now till Godzilla comes out. Next week, there's really nothing. I mean, oof, man, yeah. Oh, Napoleon comes out. I guess Napoleon comes out. I don't know. It's gonna be long, and I mean, I know the story. We went to school. We heard about Napoleon. I don't know if I need to go watch it in a theater. Might be fun, but I don't know. I don't know. But then, Godzilla is like the next biggie there. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. But, but anyways, I was talking about excuse me, a few minutes ago, friends, like, setting themselves up for success, me wishing that more of my friends would, be a little proactive, because society, it sits here and it tells us, that, uh, you know, like, life is tough and we're never gonna get over the hump, and so just kind of accept, like, paying for rent and working a job and, living check to check and having to eat whatever you can afford to eat. But there's options, there's ways out of that, and it's just, we have to get past, that. We have to be able to tell ourselves, that we're not gonna let those types of things hold us back, and everybody would have a different path. If you're gonna maybe for one person, it's, "Oh, I'm gonna do really well at my job, and I'm gonna get a promotion, and then maybe, I'll open a business, or maybe I'll just climb the corporate ladder." Um, maybe another person, wants to be an actor, and they're gonna go for it. Um, everybody has different, dreams, passions, goals, and talents. So kinda knowing your talent and what you're good at too is important in life. Um, but whatever you're good at, it may take some sacrifice, but then you sacrifice for a while, you save some money, invest it, buy a home, put money away, whatever you gotta do. And I'm not sitting here telling you how to go about doing it or where to invest or how to invest. But I think the big thing is, and this is really, I mention this because I have friends that I'm concerned about, down the road, what they're gonna be able to do, uh, take care of themselves or their family. And, everybody says, you hear it a lot, "I would buy a house, but the bank won't lend me money." Um, or whatever you would do, however you would make your life better. There's always that but. And I think the most important thing is to if you can get rid of that but, if I was to say, "Hey, whoever, how are you gonna make your life better? Or what are you gonna do?" And you say, "Oh, I would, but" if you take that out and you say, "I'm gonna make my life better," instead of "but" and making excuse for why you aren't, planning for your future or aren't being more successful, if you take out the "but" and say, "I'm gonna make my life better, I'm gonna do it this way. This is how I'm gonna do it." And even if it's a long process, if it's whatever, if it's different steps, it's gonna be different for everybody. I just hope we start looking for ways, I just want everybody I care about to be able to have a nice, happy life. And when you get older, have something to be able to hand down to your kids, and that's where, I'm pretty well set up that, when my time comes, I know my wife is gonna be taken care of, um, and then when her time comes, I know our kids are gonna be taken care of. So, sacrifice now for the future, sometimes I just I don't know, it's been on my mind, I just wanted to throw that out there. Hopefully, everybody's, got a plan, plan for your future and taking care of yourself, figuring out when you're old and gray, like, a lot grayer than this. I'm not a senior citizen yet, FYI, Balzer. But when you're old and gray and retirement time comes, you gotta have a way to take care of yourself. So, um, just a thought. I need a few of those frames. I have a few autographs I've gotten over the years. Oh, nice. Yeah, I will. I'll pull it up. You know what? In fact, I wonder if I can go into Walmart on the website right now and look up my purchase history and maybe drop a link down right now. OGP, would you consider a trade for the Karate Kid picture? I have a Pamela Anderson autograph from Barbed Wire movie, Wicked Network. 100% do on that. I would consider a trade for it. I would. Uh, but I don't feel that it would be appropriate. Like I have Elvira, and she's like a horror legend, a horror icon, and but I still feel kind of like cringy having like a wife and daughters and stuff, and having a picture of Elvira on the wall. It's kind of weird. Uh, Pamela Anderson is definitely not a picture I would put on the wall. If I was a single guy, no kids, no daughters, especially, maybe I could put that up on the wall. But Pamela Anderson is definitely, and I'm not even a fan. I'm not even really a fan. But I would consider a trade. And I'm not knocking Pamela Anderson. I know a lot of people love her. You know, she was, man, Baywatch, legendary and stuff, the Playboy thing and all that. Um, yeah, I would, man, I'm like, would be super cringe for me to have Pamela Anderson on the wall. I will be OGP's guest on Monday. Can't wait. Yep, Robert. I already threw that out there. Robert's going to be hanging out with us. OGP and peeps, have you seen the trailer for Imaginary Horror Movie? I have heard about it. I saw a link. I did not get to watch the trailer yet, so no. But I'm hoping that it's good. It looked like the image I saw looked pretty cool. Let's see here. Why did the Antonis? Oh, and I missed some. I missed some. Why did the little girl in Five Nights at Freddy's hate the blonde lady character? Little girl in Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Why did she hate the blonde lady? Uh, because that was her aunt, and she was worried that her older brother was gonna force her to go live with her aunt, and she didn't wanna go live with her aunt because her aunt only wanted her so that way she could collect, um, the money from the government that she would get for raising her, like a foster parent would get, money from the government. So the aunt didn't care about the daughter. The aunt just wanted the money for taking care of the daughter, and she wanted to stay at home. Her parents were gone. She wanted to stay at home living with her brother, not with her aunt. So that's why. It's because it was her aunt that didn't really care for her. Like typical evil, character in like Snow White and Seven Dwarves. You got the I don't know who the evil lady is in there, but is it the aunt or whatever? And then you got the other, are they her sisters or whoever they are or whatever? And they're the favorites. Snow White is kind of the outcast there. So that's why. That's why. But I know I missed something. I think I saw. Here we go. No, wait. Oh man, I think I missed it. I did. I missed a comment. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Way up, dude. What's up? I missed the comment. I missed it totally. I failed. My fault. Way up, dude. Anyways, want to know why they say eating yogurt and oysters will improve your sex life? Because if you eat that stuff, you're sure to eat anything. I get it. I get it. But I don't know that that's the best one you've ever come with. I don't know it's the best one. And maybe, hey, I like yogurt. I have no problem with some yogurt. But oysters not a fan. But I get the whole eating everything. I get it. I get it. But maybe not the best one ever, but I appreciate you coming through with the jokes. I really, really do. Let's Click Video Games. What's up? Good morning from Amsterdam. Wow, very nice. Wow, where everything under the sun is legal, right? Everything in Amsterdam is legal. I don't want to get into it all, but yes. Oh, Antonis, you love oysters. Okay, right on. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of oysters. I'm not really a fan of seafood. Anything that comes out of the ocean, not a big fan. Not a fan. Maybe like some fish sticks, deep fried fish sticks, which are like the most generic little kid-like seafood item on the planet. But those, and then you got to dip them in some sauce or some ketchup or something too. But I'm just not a fan. Or like shrimp, popcorn shrimp or butterfly shrimp. Don't sound like Bubba Gump over here talking about shrimp. Gonna get some scrimps, but I'm not a big fan of seafood, fish and lobster and crab and that stuff. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. We can never. What time is it in Amsterdam? Would be a dream to visit. Yes. No, we can never. That's definitely a bucket list item. Got to get over there for the history. Europe, man, Europe is being, like people like I okay, North America was inhabited by Native Americans thousands of years, but they didn't really develop a society and have much of a history. Um, and they have a history, but not a history like Europe, where everything is there. You can still see it. Man, no, you totally got to get over there. And I can't wait. One of them days. One of them days. Good old clam bake parties. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm not a fan. And is that where you take the whole like you cook all this stuff together and then spread it out and then everybody kind of sits around the table just grabbing it? Not a fan. Not a fan. Love me some Europe countries. No, I know you do, Antonis, especially Greece, right? Let's see here. It's 8:45 over here. Just woke up, eating my breakfast, enjoying the stream. Decent, nice, very cool. Yeah, well, hopefully having a nice breakfast, nice, maybe a healthy breakfast, maybe not so healthy, but like a tasty breakfast. Hopefully something like that. 8:45 in the morning. Wow, it's 11:48 here. 11:48. Wow. So it's already sunny and everything. Gosh. Speaking of sunrise, anybody else watch it? And I'm a nerd like this, but I love things like space and rockets and like all that stuff. I love sci-fi, but I love real things more, like putting men on the moon or having a space station, knowing it's actually flying around out there. I guess it's not flying, whatever it is, floating through space, orbiting out there. But all those different things, like sending rockets up, sending people up in outer space is amazing. And yesterday, SpaceX launched that Starship for another test flight with the big like rocket booster and stuff. It was like I guess technically it's the largest rocket ever launched, and it was pretty amazing. Got all the way up to 100, around 150 kilometers. It was very high. Got through the separation, and the Starship kept going, and then something happened, and there was a failure. But they got past what they wanted. What their goals were to see for their tests and stuff that they were doing. They got all that, and it went further than that. So that was really cool. But it happened right at sunrise yesterday, and it took off from Texas and went up over the Gulf of Mexico. And I just, watching the sunrise in the background with the rocket taking off and everything, so cool. I just absolutely love that stuff. Look at this, Jude is in the house. What up, Jude? How you doing? Hopefully, oh, it's very late back there. Very late. Almost, almost 3 o'clock in the morning back where Jude is. Yeah, the Eastern time zone there. Very late, and it's about midnight here. But when I'm done with the live stream here, I'm going out. I've got a big pile of they're all movie related Christmas decorations, but I'm gonna start putting up some Christmas decorations here. And we're on the 18th. I mean, so yeah, we're still what, like 5 weeks away or something from Christmas. So it's about time to start putting up some Christmas decorations. And I got some really cool movie Christmas decorations we're gonna put up. So I'm gonna start on that tonight after the live stream. But so it's not too late here. If it was 3 in the morning, I would not be doing that tonight afterwards. But it's not. I mean, for us night owls, midnight is not so bad. 3 a.m. You're starting to push it, starting to get there very late. So very cool to see you up and awake and hanging out with us, Jude. Let's see here. If the thought of going to the moon and looking down on Earth will blow my mind. I know, right? Just being in outer space, because if you've ever been on a plane that's been, going the long distances, when they get up there at like, the 35, 36,000 feet, and you look out the window and you can see, the Earth curving, and it's not curving that much, but you can see a little bit. The idea that just to be up in orbit and see, you know, the earth down below would just be nuts. So any of the people that have got to go up in, I don't know, the other Amazon's spaceship or whoever's others, the Virgin Galactic or whichever other spaceships people are going up in, where they go up and they're there, they float for a minute and they come back down. William Shatner went. Just that would be amazing. But to go as far as the moon and look back, to be on a different world and look back at the Earth, amazing. Like, oh my goodness. I just really hope that in my lifetime, human beings step foot on Mars. I just really hope that happens. The idea that that little red planet that is so far away in the vastness of outer space that we could send people there and land and have people walking around on Mars would be epic. And here's the thing, as long as the human race doesn't if we don't destroy ourselves with nuclear war or whatever, if we don't destroy ourselves, at some point in the future, people will be on Mars. There'll probably be colonies on Mars. Who knows if they'll terraform Mars or whatever, but at some point, there's gonna be people there. I just hope it happens in my lifetime. I really, really do. I'm late and trying to do some cleaning over here. Need to make sure to relax and watch a couple movies I own. It's playing, I think. Nice. Well, yeah, no, I hope you do get some time to relax. But I tell you, I've had such a busy week, and, I haven't been I popped in, Assault on Precinct 13, like, a week ago, and I was gonna watch it, and I fell asleep. I'm so tired, and I haven't finished watching it yet, so I gotta finish watching that. But lately, I've been rewatching the show Person of Interest. If you've never seen that, it was a network TV show. I don't know if it's NBC or ABC, CBS, where I don't know where it was. Um, but I love that show, and all the different guest stars and everybody that have been in it are great, and so I've been kinda binge watching that. Not necessarily 5, 6, 7 episodes a day. There was one day where I think I watched, like, 10 episodes. So I was just lazy as heck a little over a week ago. But, um, episode here, episode there, just rewatching the whole series because it's, been so long, I don't know, 8 or 10 years since it first came out. Kinda forgotten some of the earlier episodes, so I've been enjoying it, and then I watched the episode, earlier tonight that Robert Mukes was in, which yeah, love Robert Mukes, great dude, funny dude. He's the one he hooked me up, and I don't remember who won, but he hooked me up with an autograph to give away on the show, on the channel here, I don't know, about a year or so ago, and so, so I can't wait to go. Robert Mukes is gonna be at the, Arts Sideshow in December, and so very much looking forward to that, seeing him again, and I can't wait to go, like, "Man, I completely forgot that he was in Person of Interest," so can't wait to go talk to him about that. But yeah, Jude, hopefully you're, finding some time for number 1. You gotta have some time for yourself no matter what obligations and things you have going on in life, you have to have for your mental stability, we all have to have time for ourselves to relax and to, take care of our mental and our physical health by getting the rest and relaxation we need and doing something enjoyable. When we smile, that does things, even just, physically and mentally, it helps us just, doing things for ourselves. So you got to. So hopefully you're able to get some time to do that. Let's see. Let's collect video games. Do you have any Black Friday purchases planned, or have you already bought some stuff? So I have not. I have not yet. And so with the on Monday, so we're talking midnight, so -5, so about 43 hours from now when we go live on my Monday movie news show here, we're going to be going through a lot of the different Black Friday sales, kind of maybe highlighting some of it from places like Best Buy, Walmart to places like Vinegar Syndrome or Severin, Arrow Video, different things like that. So we're going to be looking at physical media Black Friday sales on Monday this week, and I have no objection to talking about them right now. I just haven't done the homework and started really, really looking in to everything that's out there, and I just don't want to go in and dive and buy something and then go like, "Oh, man, I would have rather had this, so I wish I would have saved my money and got this instead," or something. Because, all of us, even if money is really not an issue for us, we still need to budget. We still need to budget and be financially responsible with our lives. And so I don't just go out and buy everything. So I gotta be careful. So I will be diving into that Monday, and we'll be talking about that with Robert. So, we're Monday. So during the live stream Monday, we're gonna be giving away a copy of this, and we're gonna be giving away a $30 Amazon gift card, so somebody can buy something on Amazon for Black Friday. Amazon gift card and a copy of Mercy Road. The winner will have the choice of the Amazon gift card or the Mercy Road, and then the runner up will get the other. But we're going to be giving away this on Monday, and then we'll do another video later on because I have 3 copies. I'll be giving away another one of these. One of them is going to be for me to watch and review, but I'll be giving away 2 of these on the channel in the near future here from my good friends at Well Go USA. Mercy Road with Toby Jones and Luke Bracey. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Kind of a scary horror kind of movie. So we be doing that Monday. Arizona Sniper, what's up? You grab early Black Friday? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I did not watch Trailer Park Boys, but you think Bubbles has a creepy face? His face freaks me out. Antonis, I love Trailer Park Boys. Bubbles is hysterical. The glasses are goofy, and he doesn't really wear those glasses. They're for the show. But I've heard him wearing the glasses all the time are jacking up his eyes. If you're wearing glasses, they're not, uh, something you should be wearing, a prescription that, on your eyes, it's going to mess up your eyes. So I've heard he's having like maybe eye issues because of wearing those glasses so much. But I love Trailer Park Boys. They're hysterical. I love them. And I love Letterkenny. 2 amazing Canadian comedies, eh? I tried watching Shoresy, which was like the spinoff of Letterkenny, and, I just was having a hard time getting into it, but, Letterkenny and Trailer Park Boys, man, I love them. Bubbles is hysterical. Let's see here. My favorite Christmas movies are National Lampoons and Die Hard. Those are 2 great ones. Those are 2 great ones. Let's see, do I have a list here? Um, I've got I thought I had a list of Christmas movies saved here somewhere. I got my movies to watch for Halloween, conventions, actors, screenings, events. Yeah. Um, Gosh, I thought I had yeah, list. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. I do. Yeah, say it. Boom, 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 boom. Where would it be in here? No, somewhere I have a list of like Christmas movies that I had talked about last year, and let's Halloween movies. I can't find it right now. Bummer, bummer, bummer. But as far as Christmas horror movies, man, there's so many, so many, and we'll do something at some point where we're talking about different Christmas movies to watch. Um, but yeah, I think for me, Black Christmas, um, man, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with Nightmare Before Christmas. Love that. Um, Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. I wasn't a big fan of that one. But there's a million out there, and I'm like thinking off the top of my head. I'm horrible at that. So well, we'll do a show where I put together a list. And we'll talk about it. It feels weird. The Best Buy holding the last Black Friday media. I don't understand why Best Buy and Target and other stores are getting rid of. Yeah, Wicked Network. I guess they're just not selling it enough. But here's the problem. This is their prices are too dang high. They put the stuff on sale when it first comes out, and it's like, okay, that's great. But then you walk in the door in a movie that's been out for years or months or whatever, and still they want like, 25 or $30 for it. It's like, come on, get real. Get real. if they price things accordingly, if they, looked at their prices and said, like, "Okay, we can put these on the shelf and sell them for this or that or whatever," and they'll actually move, will actually sell them, they'd be better off. These companies do this stuff to themselves. Sears, all their stuff was way too expensive. If they would have dropped their prices and been a little more competitive, places like Walmart or Target, they would have survived. Toys R Us, they were so expensive. Walmart came in and doesn't have quite the selection Toys R Us did, but you had so many other choices between Walmart, Amazon, different places where you could buy stuff that just killed Toys R Us. They have to learn to be competitive. The upper management refused to take the pay cuts and kind of step back to do what they needed to do for the success of the business, and they drove the business into the ground. I guess if they're privately held companies, maybe, they would care about their business enough to say, let's not drive this company into the ground, put us out of business. Let's take care of the business." But these companies, all they're doing is looking at the bottom line. Is there enough money being made? And every inch of floor space, they have to say, we need to make if we're paying rent on this space, we have to justify that by making money in this space. So if we're not making that money with movies, we got to put something else in there. And if they would take a step back, there is still a market for physical media. Target in general needs to do a better job of getting people into their store because you walk into Walmart and it's always madhouse and crazy. You walk into Target, never like Walmart. It's never that busy. I mean, we're coming up on Christmas, so it's gonna get a little busier and crazier, but Target's never like Walmart. Target needs to do a better job of pulling people in the door. Once you get them in the door, price things to where it makes sense. You cannot if I could buy something on Amazon and have it shipped to my house for 20 bucks, why would I drive to Walmart or to Target and pay 25 or 30, pay more? I wouldn't do that. I would order on Amazon, have it show up the next day. So these companies got to pull their heads out of their butts and start pricing things right. But it sucks that we're losing those outlets as far as physical media lovers. We're losing those outlets. It is frustrating. It is weird, and hopefully, Best Buy, uh, you know, and Target and whoever else, Barnes& and Noble, the movies are starting to go away. Um, hopefully they have some good sales for us and we get some good stuff, before they're completely out of that business. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. We're gonna be looking to Amazon, we're gonna be looking to the boutique labels. Um, who knows? Maybe at some point there'll be other places where we can get movies. And here's the thing, too. Here's the thought with that too. If Target and Best Buy and Barnes& and Noble get out of the movie business, and even Walmart is shrinking their movie selection. If these places get out of the movie business, but there's still a market for physical media, that does nothing but help the potential of the return of Blockbuster or places like Blockbuster. And if Blockbuster was smart, if people want if somebody wanted to boost, to rebrand and bring Blockbuster back, the best thing they could do would not be to just rent movies. Maybe you offer rentals, but the best thing that a company like Blockbuster could do if they wanna come back would be to sell movies. Maybe make smaller storefronts and sell movies because there's gonna be a market for them. And don't just have the mainstream stuff that's coming out from Warner Brothers and Universal and Disney. Get stuff on your shelves from Severin, from Vinegar Syndrome, from Arrow Video, from Scream Factory. Get all that stuff on your shelves, and then maybe it could be successful. I think, and if you put those, you can't put them on every street corner like 7-Elevens or something like Blockbuster used to. But if you put some of those around town, 4 or 5 in LA, and you gotta drive a little bit, that's fine because you love movies and that's what you love doing. You wanna go do that. There's gonna be a market for that. You look at places like Zia Records, you look at places, like Amoeba in LA, like or San Francisco, like, those places are packed all the time. There is clearly a market. And maybe you're Blockbuster. Maybe you're not just, if you're coming back, you're not just doing music and stuff. You're movies. You're doing music and branching out into other things like Zia and Amoeba. That's what I would do. But if we lose, and that's the plan, is that Blockbuster is gonna be the Best Buy is gonna be out of the physical media business. If that happens, if that really does happen next year, it just opens the door for Blockbuster. It really does, and so hopefully whoever owns the Blockbuster name now and have teased us with their little website thing, hopefully those people kinda think about that, maybe take advantage of that. Speaking of which, let's look at the Blockbuster website and, see what it looks like right now. Let's see. Let's open this up here. Tab. There we go. Be kind while we rewind. It's still we are working on rewinding your movie. Still the same thing that it's been since the whole news and everything broke, and can't click on it or nothing. That's it. So I think, somebody knows that the Blockbuster name is something that can be used down the road. Maybe and if they go with the streaming service, I think if Blockbuster comes back as a streaming service, it may fail because I think it's gonna piss people off, because people want a physical media outlet. We don't want another streaming service. We're tired of we pay for Amazon, we pay for Netflix, we pay for Hulu, we pay for Paramount Plus, all these different streaming services. We're tired of paying for different streaming services. We want some physical media outlets. So hopefully Blockbuster takes that into consideration, and when if they come back, they, you know, give us a physical media outlet. Let's see, random question, but it was on your mind. Oh, no, Trailer Park Boys, it's all good. No, and here's the thing, tonight we are talking about anything and everything. You throw it out there, we can talk about it. So don't worry about that. It's all good. Um, very true, overpriced 4K. I paid $35 for a 4K. That's the most I ever paid. Yes. No, it is. It's just their prices are too high. Kmart was a spot for me when shopping at Christmas time. Was never really busy, but the lines were extremely slow. No, and that's Kmart, their registers and their checkout system was still so archaic. It did take forever to get out of there. But even Walmart, now that Walmart's going to a lot more self-checks and they have a lot more registers, you can kinda get out of Walmart kinda quick, but I remember back in the day standing at Walmart for, like, 30 minutes just trying to pay and get out of there, and so if you were gonna buy something cold, like, you're gonna go buy a gallon of milk there, damn thing's spoiled by the time you could pay and get out of there. Um, so, yeah, Kmart did have some issues with that. Do I ever think we'll see another Kmart or Sears revival? I don't think so, but Blockbuster, hopefully we do. Prices are probably gonna go even higher on physical media if big box stores stop selling them. Yeah, the point counterpoint on that would be as the big box stores start getting rid of them, that's gonna the more casual media collector or casual person that would purchase media is gonna stop because the availability is not gonna be there, and then they're gonna switch over to streaming. They're kinda gonna force people to switch over to streaming. Diehards, we're gonna go out, we're gonna continue to buy, but I think because of the lack of demand or the continuing lack of demand when these stores stop selling, I think that will counteract the rising prices somewhat. But you look at, I mean, Vinegar Syndrome, Severance, stuff like that. If you're not buying their stuff when it's on sale, pretty pricey. And a lot of those movies suck, but they're kind of, that random outlier, not mainstream movie, and we enjoy those. A lot of them just suck, and you're paying good money for 'em. It gets tough. It gets tough to wanna drop that money on that. But I do think because of the lowering demand, I think that will help, maintain the prices where we won't be, having to, spend $100 for a movie or something. Bend, Oregon, The Last Blockbuster. Yes, Fight the Good Fight. So, um, man, a few years ago, 3 years ago now or so, Fluffy, What Movie Won, and I went up there, got a video. We did a video at that last Blockbuster. I think, Fluffy did a video? Yeah, like a behind the scenes kind of video. of like me and Wet Movie One making our videos, but Wet Movie One and I both got black wow last blockbuster videos. If you go down and search through my videos on the video tab there, yeah, go back about 3 years, you'll find the video there. It was very cool, surreal experience being inside a blockbuster again. It was very cool. Nocturnal's house, what's up, Nocturnal? Man, Nocturnal, uh, December 16th, the Art Sideshow pop-up. It's on Saturday. You gonna go? Or what's the next convention? Are you holding out till Creepie? Man, yeah, when I saw somebody mention it, so forgive me for missing that comment earlier. But with them, yeah, announcing the lady that played the nun in the Nun and Nun 2 movies. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know that I need to start a Nun or a Nun 2 poster, but maybe I'll get a copy. Well, I got the Nun right here. Nothing fancy, just a regular old Blu-ray that you could buy at Dollar Tree a while back. But I mean, it would be a pretty cool area to get her to sign. Or maybe I get something like that signed, or maybe I get like an 11 by 14 from her and put it up somewhere. But I don't know that I need like a full poster or anything. But what's up, Nocturne? How you doing? It's about the younger generation. They don't even know what Blockbuster is. I know. And that's why rebranding and bringing it back, they really have to get a good, marketing team together, whether that's hiring somebody or figuring it out. But when they roll it out, it has to be done really well. And it really does. They need to find a way to get a good amount of exposure. And that just popping up a website is not going to do it. It's not going to do it. The older folks or the diehard media collectors are going to be like, "Oh yeah, cool," but you're not going to get that new audience. And as much as like some of us, for me, I'm like, I know I want it, and I don't, personally don't really care about marketing to the younger generation, but it's important for the survival of the industry. Kind of like baseball, Major League Baseball, and all these rule changes over the last couple years. They drive me nuts. I'm a baseball purist. I wanna see baseball played the way it was played back in, Mickey Mantle's day, back in Ted Williams' day, uh, you know you know, back in Ty Cobb's day. I want baseball to be played the same way. Changing it. They're even talking about tweaking more rules this offseason. I'm not looking forward to it, but they're doing it to try and incorporate a younger generation. And bring in that younger audience because they know they don't have it, and so I get that. It's a little frustrating for me, but I get it. So, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You just have to. Look at this. Speaking of baseball, MB Sox, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Man, what are the Red Sox gonna do? We lost a couple players, Turner opted out, uh, lost a couple players, traded away a pitcher, lost a couple players. I just can't imagine that the Sox could justify going out and dropping 500,000,000 on Shohei. I don't think that would be the right play. To me, Shohei is very fragile. Him and Trout, love to have both those players, but they're hurt all the time. I I'd rather have somebody that's gonna be there day in, day out and play. You look at the Yankees with Stanton. Even Cashman came out and he's talking about he knows part of the year. Stanton's gonna be hurt. He's gonna be hurt. Judge is gonna be hurt. Their bodies are just too big, and big bodies like that break down. So, um, I wanna see the Sox go get players that are gonna put the ball in play. They're gonna hit the ball, on base percentage, and I wanna see them get some serviceable pitchers. So, hopefully, they can go do that, but man, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Sox. And hey, if you're a Boston fan, at least you got the Celtics and the Bruins right now. Both teams got a lot of potential there. The Pats and the Sox, man, oof, it's kinda rough right now, kinda rough. Wiki Network, OGP, maybe you and, Wet One, Cinestalker, Fluffy, put your blue chips together. You guys have what it takes to start up a movie place. You guys are very knowledgeable when it comes to yeah, no, you know what? We've talked about that, like, just kinda thrown the idea around, joking about it. And back in the day, What Movie One had like a movie booth at like a indoor swap meet kind of thing or something, right? If we lived closer to each other, I would really seriously talk to those guys about because Fluffy's all about reselling stuff. So imagine if we had a place, a business storefront where we were selling movies and video games and whatever else, and and the four of us were partners on it. It would be epic. It would be epic. Um, but we just live so far apart. Facilitating that would be really tough. So you'd be rolling the dice, and if we decided, oh, we're going to move, be closer together, or whatever, you just don't know if it's going to work out. So to make that big of a life altering change would be tough. But Wicked Network, I would love to, absolutely love to. Arizona Cyber, I would prefer having more options like Zia to get physical media in the future. They're generally a better experience, I think, than big box stores, maybe a return of mom and pop stores. You know what, Arizona Sniper, I love Zia. I love Zia. I love Amoeba. Um, there are things at Zia and there are things at Amoeba that can be kind of pricey, but you can get new physical media. You can get the new movies. You can get the classics. And you can get, cool Monopoly games or T-shirts or records, just all kinds of cool stuff. And they have up front at the register, they got Charleston Chews, and I love me some Charleston Chews. I could buy me some movies. I get my little snacky snack for the road. I'm a happy camper. Love me some Zia Records, and I wish Zia. I understand not wanting to go to California because doing business in California sucks, but I wish there was one closer to me. But, that's hey, part of the fun of going to Phoenix and Vegas, gotta go get me some Zia record action on, and, anybody who lives in Phoenix near that, I'm a little jealous, would love to have a Zia near me. But you're right, a mom and pop type place, kinda like, that what's it called? Be Kind video where, Fonzo and I think Nocturno's been there, right? But, Web Movie One and there's signings and things going on there. But they sell videos, but they also do other things like that too. That type of stuff, we need more of that. Let's see, all Walmarts and fast food will be fully automated soon. Very scary situation as population grows. Yeah, no, you know what? It is funny because if you look back, movies, sci-fi movies from the 80s, like Terminator or and Demolition Man, was that 80s or was that early 90s? I think that was 80s, right? But some of these movies that kinda looked at the future and said, down the road, this is the way society is gonna be. Man, where we have less choices or where things are fully automated and AI is, kind of doing a lot of the jobs, that is kinda scary stuff, but throughout the history of mankind, especially, like, over the last 150 years or so, since the industrial revolution started, you've had to adapt. You've had to be able to say, okay, I know eventually this job is gonna get phased out because a machine is gonna do it. So, will will my job be there? If it's not there, I have to know what I can do to survive and do something else. So we all have to constantly, be adapting. Um, but, it is scary, but in a sense and to me, this is one thing that's always frustrated me. 'Cause there's been a lot of fight, especially in California recently, with fast food workers wanting more money. Fast food is supposed to be an entry-level job. You should not and if you do, if your aspiration is to work in fast food your whole life, you are missing the big picture. You are never gonna get rich off of working a fast food job. I mean, you can go into upper management and everything and maybe into a corporate office. You're gonna need college for that to continue to climb that ladder. Or you're gonna need somebody to help you, which I know somebody in the past that, um, they got a little bit of a break, got some help, bought their own restaurant, and turned that restaurant into a massive franchise now. But they got help at the beginning to do that. If you don't have the help, good luck. But fast food and jobs like that should not be the end game. And so, for people that are worried about losing their fast food job, I say to you, get a better job. Don't worry about making 25 bucks an hour flipping burgers. Worry about making 30, 35, 40, 50 bucks an hour being a nurse, working in tech or, computer programming, different things like that. Working in jobs that are sustainable into the future. Jack, what's up? What's up? Trying to send you a question through Super Chat, but it won't go through. Oh, here it is. It just popped up, Antonis. Here we go. Look at this. Antonis come through. $10 Super Chat. Thank you so much, Antonis. You rock, dude. I asked you a few questions on Instagram. Is there a way you can answer them when you can, please? It's about a subject I don't want to bring up on here. Yeah, no, and Antonis, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what? I have, I think, like Gale sent me messages, and I have messages from a lot of different people that I have not responded to. I've just been so busy. Um, yeah, just a lot going on in my life outside of YouTube. And so I apologize for that. But Antonis, you go and you send a $10 super chat. I will get to you, homeboy. I will. When we get off the air here tonight, I'll fire up Instagram and read you messages there. But yeah, no, and so, and Antonis being very respectful here because he knows this is not necessarily the forum to talk. And I'm guessing I know Antonis and I, we talk politics, and I enjoy talking politics. Antonis does too, but a lot of you don't want to hear that, and it can be a very divisive subject based on your beliefs, versus other folks' beliefs. And so thank you for not bringing that up here, Antonis. Even though I mentioned this is an open forum, we can talk about whatever. I still want to tread lightly when it comes to talking politics, just because I don't want to, offend anybody. This is still a forum that we just want to have fun and talk about, kind of lighthearted things for the most part. So, but I will definitely get back to you on that, Antonis, and thank you for that super chat there. That's why they are socially awkward. Let's see. Oh, so I'm missing something here. Sorry. Are you talking about people in the jobs and stuff? Um, a lot of people are very socially awkward now because they don't have to go out and deal with other people and stuff. It is getting very weird. Everybody texts and stuff. It is younger generations have a harder time talking to other people. It's easy to stand there, take selfies and pictures, or send text messages, but when you actually have to talk to somebody, different story. Pretty much ongoing for Hocus Pocus at Creepie Con. Hope they're getting the rest of the cast. Yeah, so um, I'll tell you what. I know they're not done announcing guests, but well, I hope they're not done. I think they have more. I am excited to see Nev and the Scream cast there again. Now, you and I, we already have Nev and Matthew and Skeet's autographs. But I think like Skeet, I'm gonna get him on my Jericho. Maybe I'll even get a Jericho picture from him. I love that show, Jericho, and it was cut short after 2 seasons. And I had a little conversation with Skeet Ulrich about that, and he's like, "Yeah, it was the most viewed show on TV, but they put it in a crap time slot." And so they didn't do it any favors. So, yeah, it's a bummer that they canceled it. Jericho was a great show, and, Skeet Ulrich was phenomenal in it. So, I definitely wanna get something from that show with him. But, The Nun, there's some stuff. I'm gonna be spending some money, that's for sure. But, and maybe I go get the 50th anniversary cast, depending on what they're all charging. And that's one of those things where the 50th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Creepie being the official convention of the 50th anniversary, the official. So that's pretty cool in itself. But the cast, if each one of them wants 80 or $100 an autograph, and so you're gonna go, get like, 5 or 6 cast members, that's gonna be an expensive piece. Is it gonna be worth it in the long run? With those names, I don't think so, based on the fact that our director and our number 1 actor from the franchise have passed away. The rest of the cast that's gonna be there would be really amazing to have their autographs. But would the value be there if you end up having to spend 5, 6, 700 bucks to get that post completed? I don't know. So, but if you can go in there and get their autographs for like 40 bucks a piece, and you're spending a total of maybe like 200 bucks to get that poster completed, maybe that's something I do too. It's still gonna be a fun convention. I can't wait. I am so excited for it. I have such a blast at those conventions. Absolutely love them. So, I think there's gonna be more there though. Mr. Bones in the house. What's up, Mr. Bones? Let's see here. Thinking of going to, a XenaCon in January. Wow, Xena, I didn't know they, in like from the, like, show and stuff, like the character Xena? Wow. Um, let's see here, let's see here, let's see here, let's see here. Jack says 29 people watching, hit that like button. 31 right now. Everybody, if you would, it'd be really, really cool if you would hit that thumbs up button for me. It just helps the algorithm so much and gets the channel out there and keeps the channel strong. And what that does is allows me to get more giveaway items for you and to go to places like conventions and stuff, which I should be having an announcement of a convention. I did just receive media badges for a convention that I have never been to before. And so, let me see if I can announce that yet or not. Don't know. Mm, yeah, I'm still waiting on an email. Still waiting on an email. But the weekend is gonna be a busy weekend for me. The weekend of December 15th, 16th, 17th. So we know we have Art Sideshow going on the 16th, but also there's another convention that weekend. Um, you go do your homework, figure out convention in Southern California that weekend. But I just got press badges, media passes for that, and may quite possibly be there with Web Movie One. So, looking forward to that. But going to things like conventions, and doing fun things for the channel, uh, doing a simple thing like hitting that thumbs up button, even if you can't afford I love super chats. I put them back toward the channel and into investing into giveaways and doing things and going places, and doing videos. I love that. But if you can't afford that, I understand. But just doing something simple like hitting a thumbs up is really huge. It really helps. So thank you, Jack, for mentioning that. Robert says, "And my Walmart got rid of all the cashiers and replaced them with self checkout." So you know what? And I saw that in Nebraska too, Robert. There was, I think, in the whole store there was like 2 or 4 actual registers, and the rest were all self checkout. Um, because they had to have some registers for items that you cannot pay at self-checkout. Like California, you'll never be able to buy cigarettes or alcohol at self-checkouts. Even in Vegas, if you go to Albertsons in Vegas and you go to buy beer, you can buy beer at the self-checkout. California, you can't. But in Vegas, you can buy beer at the self-checkout, but somebody has to come over, type in a little code to authorize it, like verifying your age. So as long as they sell things like that, guns, ammo, stuff like that, there will have to be some type of cashiers there. But yeah, I saw the vast majority. It was like all but like 2 or 4 registers were all self-checkout. So Walmart is going toward that. But you know what's interesting? I did see a news article a couple days ago saying that stores like Walmart are now kind of having second thoughts about the self-checkout. And I think because they're still having to employ so many. I think maybe like 1 person for every 4 registers, or every 6 registers, something like that, to kinda watch over and make sure that everybody's paying for what they buy. And they do have some, computer or AI, systems in play with the cameras watching what you're scanning stuff. But is that 100% accurate? And what's the loss level, like the theft level gonna be? So I think there is a little maybe second thought or concern with those self-checkout registers. So we'll see down the road. But that's the direction they're going. They just have to figure out how to get better at the self-checkout. So we'll see. But it is interesting. Yeah, it is interesting how stores are going that way. But you get out faster when you can just go in there and check it out yourself. And a lot of people don't like that. For me now, I love self-checkout. A lot of people complain about having self-checkout, like, "Well, I don't work here, I shouldn't have to do that." I don't wanna deal with the people at the store. Typically, and I'm just gonna say this, typically Walmart workers suck, you know? They're typically, I'm not saying all, and I'm not saying they're bad people, but their work ethic is garbage. The stores are dirty, disorganized, the employees are standing around talking or, goofing off or whatever. So the idea that I can go up and pay and not have to deal with one of them, I kinda like that. The less I have to deal with other people, the better. Let's see here. McDonald's are now paying $20 an hour. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of money people are making at fast food restaurants. What they don't get, what they don't basic, basic economics. I'm not talking politics at all, basic economics. If the person working at McDonald's is making 20 bucks an hour, and the people that are going there to eat now, instead of paying a dollar for a burger, paying $3 for a burger, they need to make more money or they're not gonna be able to buy those burgers. It's just a cycle. Everything is gonna get more expensive. You're gonna go to the grocery store. I mean, it's already more gasoline, and really, if you boil it down, the price of energy, what it takes to fuel not just your cars, but semi trucks that deliver everything to the stores where you buy them or to the Amazon warehouses where you're ordering stuff from. It all gets there by truck. And so the price of gasoline and diesel, when that's up, everything gets more expensive. So, I mean, you look at it, if minimum wage goes up, everything else goes up. So, the jobs that were making 20 bucks an hour, they're gonna be making 30. Jobs that were making 30 are now gonna be making 40. If your rent was 700 bucks a month, now it's gonna be 8, 9, $1,000 a month. Just because 'cause you're making more doesn't mean you're gonna have a better life. The quality of job is what's gonna give you a better life. If you're working at an entry level, non-skilled job, you're gonna get paid like it. Go get a better job, you know? Do better for yourself. Bloom, bloom. What's up? Bloom, bloom. Let's see here. Are you going to get an autograph from the Nun actress since she'll be at Creepie? I do believe yes. I would like to get her autograph on some. I like that franchise enough. The Conjuring franchise, with the Nun and stuff like all. I like that. So I would like to get some from her. Yes. Uh, what would be scary in real life, Skynet or the Umbrella Corporation? Probably Skynet because they just want to destroy us all. Um, I think I think Skynet, but, hey, we gotta be very careful in the future. Our governments and militaries have to be very careful what they allow these militarized machines to do, whether it's a drone airplane flying around. If we're allowing it to make decisions for itself, we are in trouble. Uh, AI to help us make decisions, fine, but when we allow machines to make decisions for themselves, if those machines are militarized, we got we got problems. We really do. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. At least not, in our lifetime or in our children's, grandchildren's, great-grandchildren's lifetime. Hopefully, people can figure it out. Let's see here. Hastings was a great place for physical media, had the majors, foreign, and hard to find underground indie, both movies and music. Nice. Used to hang out there so much, they thought I was shoplifting. Nice, DG, that's awesome. No, and places like that, like, hey, we go into Zia Records, we can be in a Zia for like sometimes a couple hours. So, and you look at Fluffy Gamer, him going over to whatever that store he always goes to, where he's always finding movies, Book Off, right? Book Off. Fluffy goes there like almost every single day. They gotta be looking at him cooking. They have to. Skeet and Matt raise their prices. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. I don't think like it would be cool to get a Scream poster, but being that I already have all their autographs, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But for Skeet, get on Jericho would be cool. But with everything else in the world getting more expensive, I get it. I understand them raising their prices. What's your top 3 foreign horror movies? Ooh, that's tough. Tough question. Raw would probably be up there. Raw was a good one. Um, I think High Tension is that High Tension, I think is a foreign horror movie. Um, Man. I hate to say um, man, that's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I would have to take some time and dive into that. Why am I subscribed to this guy, Maniac 541? I don't know either because you like just hanging out, talking about whatever. That's all we're doing, just friends hanging out, talking. Or you wanted to win one of the prizes I gave away not too long ago because a lot of people just subscribed uh, to win because I give stuff away. Could be that too. But if you don't, if you're not having fun here, feel free to unclick that subscribe. I'm not my life. I'm good in life. I'm not whether I have 50 or whether I have 6,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be okay. I you all know the folks that hang out and just enjoy talking movies or talking whatever we're talking about. I all love you. Just hanging out, talking, whatever. If you don't want to, if you don't wanna be here, you don't have to. There's no incentive or push if you're not having fun, you know? But, no harm, no foul. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not a fan of AI at all. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, um, I'm not a big let's see here. I used to love buying, popcorn buckets at Blockbuster where the popcorn package is attached. Yeah, you know, the last few years of Blockbuster, I wasn't there. Yeah, so high tension. So in the USA called high tension, but hot tension, or however you pronounce that, being a French film. So good. Absolutely love that movie. Yeah, really, really love it. Oh, you know what? One of my absolute favorites, right up here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Train to Busan. Absolutely love that. Probably my favorite zombie movie, Train to Busan. Believe it or not, out of all the zombie movies ever, Train to Busan, probably my favorite zombie movie. But in the last few years of Blockbuster, I didn't go that much. I just was busy and wasn't watching too many movies. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm not wasting my time. And I appreciate that fight to get fight. My thought is, um, there was a lot of people that subscribed just because we were giving so much stuff away all the time, and, that was the only reason they showed up. So I just I don't mind taking a couple seconds to say, "Hey," um, if you don't wanna hang out with us and talk movies or talk whatever, then that's fine. Now, the live stream today, I did say that it was kind of like a open forum topic, talking about whatever. A Monday movie news, that's a movie talk. We talk movies there. Today, we talk about whatever. Um, and it's just me hanging out with you all, hanging out with friends, chilling, having a conversation. That's all we're doing. Uh, uh, Busan is golden. I absolutely love that movie. Take a few seconds to say, "Fuck off, OGP." There you go. There you go. You say it. Hey, OGP, suck it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. But if you're out of here, you'll never get to see me hold up pictures like this that I just got and not know who two of the guys are. You'll never get to see that. If you're not here, like I know Ralph Macchio, but you'll never see me, being a doofus and buying pictures. I mean, I know who he is. I know that's his autograph. And the sensei guy, like I think that's the back him back there, right? I know who he is. But like not knowing their names off the top of my head, you will miss out on that stuff. You totally will. Dark Water is a good Japanese horror film. You know what? And so, did I get Dark Water? Let me see if I bought that yet or not. Dark Exorcist, Dark Fields, Dark Knight, Dark Secrets. Boom. Right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I have not watched it yet, though. I failed. I need to watch this. Apparently, I got this at Zia Records for about $8.99. water right there. And I think did they do, like, a US remake of this or something, I think? Um, but anyways, this is the one everybody talks about, and I need to, check this out. You know, I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out. I wanna watch it. Dark Water. Good call, Dinosaur Hunter. Good call on that. Uh, no, good looking out, Mr. Bones. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see. Don't worry about OGP. He's not one of us. No, very true. Very true. Love me some Battle Royale. Yeah, I don't is that a movie? I don't think I've seen it. Do you think the Blockbuster in Oregon will ever go out of business or no? I don't know, Antonis, but it was it's popping. People travel from around the country to go there as we did. So that is a thing. It's a destination now. It's in a very like, if you go into Oregon, most people fly into Portland. It's far. It is far from Portland. Bend is at least 2 or 3 hours from Portland. So, you have to be going to Bend for because you know somebody or you're going there for Blockbuster. So, it's a bit of a it takes some effort to get there, but people go. And there were people there, renting movies and buying movies. When we went, we bought movies to support it. Will people continue to go to Blockbuster forever to visit the last Blockbuster? That crowd is going to decrease over time. So I don't know, but I would say it's gonna be there for a while. I don't see it going under anytime soon. As long as they're managing the business right, they have to every business has to be managed properly. You have to make business decisions. Sometimes that's tough. But hopefully it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I hope it stays there. And next time I'm up in Oregon, I would love to go check it out. Battle Royale is dope. Nice. Is what Hunger Games is trying to be. Nice. Okay. Okay. Very cool. I'm definitely. Where's my list? Add it. Add it to the list here. And I know Gale, if you're watching this replay, because I'm sure it's very late for Gale. Gale's probably in bed. Um, Gale's been asking me to put up a list of movies that I either want or need in my collection because he wants to send me some, and I failed to do that. I need to do that, and what I'm going to do is um, maybe I'll put it up somewhere like on the channel or something, or I'll just post it somewhere for everybody to see. Uh, Maybe like in the community tab or something like that. But anyways, there's a lot of movies. I have a big list of movies that I want to get, and I've just added that to it. Can we see the autograph of Fluffy Gamer on the shitter you have? I don't have an autograph of Fluffy Gamer on the shitter, but I have an auto. Well, I have a picture. I have a picture, and now he's not on the shitter, but he's shitting himself. I have a good picture of What Movie One shitting himself right here. Gotta love that picture. Gotta love that. That is an instant classic right there. Look at that. Oh, how funny is that? Look at that. I'm wearing the same shirt. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm wearing the same shirt. There we are at Midsummer Scream. What movie one is in the middle of crapping himself right there. But I got to get him to autograph that. I really do. Let's see. Have you shot for Black Friday movies yet? No, Nocturnal. So we're going to be talking about that on Monday on the live stream, 7 o'clock. We're going to be talking, Monday movie news. We're going to be talking about the Black Friday sales there. I'm going to go through and kind of break down a bunch of different websites and stuff that's out there. But I have not done any yet. I got to do my homework first. 4 hours from Bend, I need to go get a Blockbuster card. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know what? No, you do. You need to have a Blockbuster card. Check this out. Oh, no, I still have my old Blockbuster card. It's buried right now. I can't get to it. But yeah, no, you got to go, especially that. Yeah, living in Oregon, go up there, sign up, get a Blockbuster card. That would be very cool. And get, like what movie one got himself a T-shirt. I bought some movies up there. Just go support them. Go up. And here's the thing, fight the good fight. So go over there, just take the drive, and it's a nice drive. I mean, Oregon is beautiful country. I mean, so much, so much. If you really step back and just put down your phone and go for a drive and start looking out at nature, so much of this country is gorgeous. There's parts hey, I'm telling you, there's some parts of Wyoming or Nebraska that are pretty rough. Kansas, Oklahoma, there's some where you're looking at nothing but corn or wheat forever and ever and ever. There are some parts that are tough to drive through. Oregon is not one of those places. It's a beautiful state. Um, get yourself a little cooler, go for a drive, stop, check some things out, make a list of things you wanna go see. Oregon, man, you're driving around Oregon, go up and see, the hotel from The Shining, go see that. Go to Multnomah Falls, I mean, there's so much to see, so much to see. So take a drive, whichever direction you're coming from, take a drive, go check it out. Pat E. Johnson, the referee in the final fight that you have there, sadly passed away early this month, 84. Oh, wow. He was a ninth degree black belt. Wow. 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 Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Pat Johnson. Wow, right there. Wow. 84 years old. Man, look at that. He wasn't even gray back then. Tells you how this movie's like almost 40 years old. Or is it 40? No, it's not. It's almost 40 years old. Nuts. Nuts. Karate Kid's almost 40 years. What the? Damn, I'm getting old. Oh my goodness. You got to see Battle Royale, the original South Korea one. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Maybe it's just late at night. Getting tongue tied a lot here. Why don't you make Amazon wish list for them? You know what? I started a wish list thing and then I never kind of followed up on it. So I should. That would be a good way to do it, Mr. Bones. Very good way. Um, Did you watch the F1? No, was that today? The F1 race? I knew it was going on in Vegas, but there's been so much news about that that I just got so tired of it, and everything that they're doing in Vegas and stuff is just making it a hassle for the locals and stuff. Um, yeah, it would be cool to see the race. Maybe I'll go look at highlights and stuff, but there's no way I could sit and watch cars go in circles for that long. NASCAR, hey, I love watching beginning of a NASCAR race and the end of a NASCAR race, but I couldn't sit there and watch it forever and ever and ever. And the idea of everything that went involved in this for like one weekend of racing, not my thing. But hopefully it was a good race. I mean, it was really cool looking. The track, everything there going through Vegas near the strip, everything was really cool looking. But not my thing. Not my thing. Did you watch it, Michael? Yeah, I know that. I know, Jude. I know I have failed you. I have some things right here, but, I've been meaning to because I wanted to put a little bit better care package for you. I have some things, just if you move, let me know because at some point here, I'm gonna get it to you. I promise you that, and I apologize to you because I know I said and yeah, no, your birthday is like, what, month and a half ago now? My fault. My bad. My bad. Can we talk about how hot Jamie Lee Curtis was in True Lies? You can talk about that all you want, Frank. And hey, Jamie Lee Curtis, when she was younger, Jamie Lee Curtis was, I don't know that she was ever, as far as like, I don't know. I don't like sitting here in ranking or rating, women based on their looks. Was she attractive? Very much so. Yes. Was she widely considered one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood? I don't know that she was ever there, but man, no, Jamie Lee was definitely a looker in, her younger years, and you know what? She's doing good for her age right now, she's holding her own, for her age, but as far as sitting here and putting, rankings or anything on that I feel like a douche doing that, but you know what? She definitely, was a gorgeous woman, but Frank, you mentioned that all you want. Just stay away from Portland. Now, Portland is kind of a crazy city. It is a kind of crazy city, and you know what? And the thing is, Portland is beautiful. I love that city as far as, the river and the park by the river and them having like that big beer festival thing down there. A lot of I mean, lot of culture and things, um, and, the donut place that I think there's different locations now, but, man, some of the crime and the riots and protesting and things like that, have really, um, put Portland in a bad spotlight. There's a lot, and last time I was there, boy, the homeless camps and everything were just out of control. So, um, yeah, Portland, there's a lot of cities. Seattle's got some stuff like that going on. Portland, there's a lot of cities. New York City has a lot of that stuff. LA, San Francisco. San Francisco may be the worst of them all right now. But yeah, Portland's pretty rough. But it's so sad because like the river going through there and the bridges and everything, it's just a gorgeous city. So it's sad to see what's going on there. Where's Larry right now? That's a good question, Antonis. Probably in bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning there. He usually gets off work at about 11, and I don't know if he works Saturdays or not. So he might have been in bed earlier anyways. But my guess, he's probably sleeping right now. I know. I know, dude. The Temu stuff is right over here. It is. But I had mentioned some other things, and I'm weeks behind on just talking to people, responding to messages. So forgive me, Jude. I have not forgotten about you, and I have failed you. But I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up. It's a man baby? What are you talking about a man baby? I don't know. You have to confide. What are we talking about a man baby there? Prom night? No, 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 no. Hey, love some Jamie Lee Curtis. Don't get me wrong, I am not knocking Jamie Lee at all. I'm not knocking her at all. But, I'm just saying, I think she was more known for being a better actress than just being eye candy. There's a lot of actresses that are just eye candy. That's all they are, not great at actresses by any means, but they're just eye candy. Jamie Lee, her family, her parents being in the industry and stuff, she's, been in that industry her whole life, been around it. So, I think, as far as being a great actress, she's definitely one of them. Has she been in some great movies? Yes. Has she been in some absolute turds like Halloween Ends? Yes. Um, but man, there's a reason I got a Jamie Lee Curtis autograph on my wall over here. There definitely is. Vegas is being uh, coming like Disney overpriced and keeping people away that can't afford anymore. Wicked Network, no. You know what? This is what's crazy. I'm in Vegas all the time. I don't know the last time that I've ever, like, driven all the way up and down the strip. COVID was the last time when everything was closed. I don't go near the strip. I don't go to the strip hotels. I've been on the strip. Fluffy and I went to go, to the Wynn so we could look and see the Sphere, but, we haven't I haven't gone in a casino on the strip in years because of how you gotta pay for parking. You gotta pay resort fees to stay there. Drinks are expensive, food's expensive, everything is expensive. Vegas was fun when you could go there and stay for cheap and then spend your money gambling. Now they just take your money and you don't get to gamble. They just want you to go to a club and dance and buy expensive drinks. I wanna go gamble. I wanna have fun, play some poker, have a few drinks for cheap. So, I don't go to the Strip anymore. If I go to Vegas, it's downtown, Fremont Street. That's where it's at. You wanna go to Vegas, you wanna have, a reasonable, uh, you know, uh, reasonably priced trip, stay downtown. These A lot of the hotels down there still have resort fees, but, you can stay at the Four Queens, no resort fee. Even though I got beef with them, but I'm kinda getting over that. But, Four Queens, still no resort fees. But there's so much to offer, and there's still cheap food and cheap drinks down there. Not as cheap as it used to be, but, Fremont Street is where it's at in Vegas, that's for sure. What flavor ice what flavor icy do you get when you go to the movie theater? I don't get ices at the movie theater. I'm not a big icy or, like, Slurpee drinker. When I was a kid, definitely, but, like, if I was to go, like, even at, at a Circle K or 7-Eleven, get Slurpee or icy, something like that, I'm probably going I'm usually going with like, a mixture or the blue one. What is it, like, blue raspberry would probably be the way to go, or sometimes you get, like, the red, like, fruit punch or whatever it's called, and then mix that with some of, like, the cola flavor one, like that, like a mixture, or just I think when that blue raspberry one came out, that was it. That was it. That was my go-to. That was my go-to. Have you seen Barbarian? Yes, I love Barbarian. I thought it was great. Now, it was long and it was crazy because Barbarian was almost like 2 different movies, like, in the middle, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. There's a definite, like, change in that movie where it's almost like 2 movies, put together, like, almost like 2 stories put together. But I thought it was great. Really enjoyed Barbarian, and, I don't know, I think it deserves more love than it got. I really do. Uh, when you say, strip, do you mean, strip club? No, 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 Antonis. The Las Vegas Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard, where, um, like, the hotels like MGM Grand and Caesars Palace and Bellagio and Wynn and Venetian, where those all are on the Las Vegas Strip. I am happily married man. I am not a strip club goer. If I was, I would go see, the homie Tommy Vegas. She works. She's not a stripper, but she is like a cocktail waitress at a strip club, and she's always trying to get friends to go see her and spend time and hang out at night. And so, like, myself, Matt, Fluffy, whatever, um, it would be cool to go see her and hang out, but if she wasn't in a strip club, if it was just like a bar or club or something, and go get her some business and stuff, buy drinks and stuff. But yeah, I'm not a strip club goer. I'm a happily married man, and I whether or not, and to me, this is just whether or not, like for men, whether or not your wife would be okay with you, men or women, anybody, really anybody, uh, whether your partner would be okay with you going to a strip club or not. To me, it's just it would not be the right thing to do. It would not be. So, no, strip clubs are not something I partake in. Hey, OGB, and it's not to say I haven't been. When I was younger and not married and stuff, my brother's bachelorette party, way, way, way back in the day. I was single at the time. Yeah, we went to strip clubs for his bachelor party. When I will receive the stuff one last Monday? That is a good question, Robert. I will look into that and I will let you know. I will let you know, sir. I will let you know. You should get it this week. Should be there this week. Uh, let's see. Today is Saturday. I would expect, sometime this coming week, you should get it. I thought of it as Castle Freak Underground. You know what? Castle Freak. You want to talk about and so I have both. I have Castle Freak and the remake of Castle Freak, and it was okay. Castle Freak was okay. And I get your comparison. I get your comparison there, Mr. Bones. I like Barbarian a lot better than I like Castle Freak, and I know Castle Freak has a big following. People love it. Um, and maybe I need to watch it again. But Castle Freak didn't. Yeah, no, and I've only seen the OG one as well. I have the other one. I haven't watched it, but it didn't do. And after not really, really caring, yeah, I didn't dislike it, but after not caring for the original one, I was like, I'm not gonna spend my time watching the remake. That's for sure. But yeah, I think I liked Barbarian. Barbarian was great. I had a lot of fun with Barbarian. I was only comparing them monster wise. No, no, no. I get it. Yeah, no, but man, down there underground, man, and what was it? Was it Richard Brake was the one actor down there, right? From like Rob Zombie movies and stuff. But Richard Brake's done a ton of stuff. Great, great actor. Very cool meeting him. Having his autograph up here is very cool. Are you still okay with kids getting killed off in horror movies? Oh, 100%. 100%. It's a movie. A movie is a movie. Here's the thing. people talk about, like gun violence, and people say, "Oh, kids are going out, they're shooting up people because of gun violence in video games." Maybe, maybe not. You know, people are doing stupid things because they saw it in movies. Maybe, maybe not. Everybody is different. If a person is that off the rails that they would justify killing kids in real life because they saw it happen in a movie, that person should probably be locked up in a mental institution and get help. So, what happens in movies, it's fake. It's not real. So I don't care. I love the idea of how twisted the human mind can be. And I mean, there's some dark, dark movies out there. I'm okay with them. They're just movies. They're just movies. So I don't know. I don't have a problem with anybody getting killed in movies. I just want a good movie. I want a story that makes sense. I want it well put together, and I want a well thought out script. Give me some good twists and turns. Give me a reason. Give me a nice arc to the story. Um, you give me that, I don't care. Just make it a good story. Keep me on the edge of my seat. So I don't care. And I know, like, hey, more power to him. Master Chaos doesn't ever want to see kids getting killed in the movie. I respect that. And maybe and it's not that he feels like he's gonna go kill kids if he sees it. It's just not something he wants to see. He has young I had young kids, mine are grown now, but nobody ever wants to see kids getting killed in real life. Nobody wants to see anybody get killed in real life. But, maybe it would cause nightmares for people or whatever. Maybe I'm a bit psychotic where horror movies don't give me nightmares. Real life gives me nightmares. The crap going on in the world gives me nightmares, but not movies. So it doesn't matter to me who gets killed or what in horror movies. Let's see. I know, but personally for me, it's too sad to see kids getting killed in movies. Like seeing Doctor Sleep is too hard for me to watch. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a movie. To me, it's a movie. Um, there's not many movies that I watch, especially, when it's a fictional story. There's not too many movies that I watch where I'll get, like, choked up or emotional, um, or even jump at jump scares. Jump scares a lot of times annoy me more than they, get me to jump. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's fake, so it doesn't to me, it's just a matter of making a good story. Now, if you just say, "Oh, I'm gonna make a movie, and I'm gonna kill kids just to give parents nightmares," that's a cop out. That alarm going off somewhere, I hear beep. You don't kill kids just for the sake of killing kids to be, risque or whatever. You if there's a reason for it to justify it in the story, you do. And, I mean, there's some where even kids don't get killed, but they get put through situations that are messed up. Uh, that's dark and twisted stuff, but I'm okay with it. It's a movie. It's just a movie, you know? I wouldn't wanna see anybody killed, you know, much less kids, but in a movie, I don't care. I'm good with it. Look at it. I haven't even dipped into the Diet Coke fridge, and I got it fully loaded. It's fully loaded, but I've been sipping and this is like it is, like I mentioned earlier, this is like a beverage that it's good, I enjoy it, but I don't think I'm gonna get it's not nothing that I would drink like, you know, 2 or 3 of with a meal. Well, 1 and yours for a while. Diet Coke, can of Diet 'cause you go to, like, get a big gulp, it's what, like 2 or 3 Diet Cokes, 2 or 3 cans. So, if I drink 2 or 3 cans of soda with a meal, not uncommon, I don't think I could drink 2 or 3 cans of that. It's kinda like this would be kinda like, like a stout, um, or like an IPA or something where it's like thicker, darker beer than um, like it's like a Coors Light or something. Like you like a light beer, pound them, pound them, pound them. Like a lager, like a Boston lager, Sam Adams, something like that. A little thicker beer, um, I don't pound those. I just enjoy them for the flavor. Let's see here. Horror movies don't scare me or make me sad. Last movie that made me sad were Marley and Me, and Hatchie, A Dog's Tale. So I try not to watch it like that. That's funny. That's funny. I've never seen those Marley and Me. Is that like the little girl dies or something like that? But I don't. I wouldn't. I've never seen those. And yeah, that's I don't those I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I just they don't interest me. So I just don't watch them. Speaking of nightmares, the government finally acknowledged the existence of aliens. No one seems to care. Why do you think that is? I find it shocking that more people aren't talking about it. And so I think so, Frank. So I don't think they did not acknowledge the existence of aliens. What they acknowledged in the real fine print, or if watch the close details of what was said, they acknowledge the presence of unidentified and what they call them like UAPs now, unidentified aerial phenomena. They acknowledge the presence of those. Like there are things that we cannot identify and we cannot figure out that are in the sky, and they move in a way that does not seem uh, like physically possible. So they have acknowledged that. Are those things Chinese? Are they Russian? Are they German? Or are they American, just like Black Ops projects? I don't know. Um, but um, they have acknowledged that, but I don't know that they specifically said there's little green men or anything like that. Horror movies don't scare me either. Yeah, no, not me. No, Marley is a Owen Wilson dog. Oh man, oh man. Hey, you know what? There's some funny Owen Wilson movies. There's some funny ones. There's some pretty rough ones too, but I've never seen that. When is OGP putting up his Christmas movie posters in the man cave? It's funny, Tricep Bra, because I was talking about that. Right outside the door there, I have a big pile of all my Christmas decorations. And when I finish this live stream tonight, I will be starting to put some of that stuff up. So Monday, and I don't know what all I'm going to do with the posters because there's some of these, like that Friday the 13th poster, it is never coming out of that frame because I don't want to damage it. Um, it's not autographed or anything. I just don't want to damage that poster. I love that poster. So, but the Christmas decorations in general are going to start going up tonight. So when you see the video on Monday, I will be uh, having um, I will be having some of those decorations. Silent Night, Deadly Night poster, I've got one, and I can't remember if it was a smaller one or bigger one. I'm gonna have to wait and see. But I don't have a black Christmas poster. I would need to get that would be nice. But I've got like Grinch, Stole Christmas. I got like Charlie Brown, some of those. But I don't. Man, it's gonna be fun because I don't remember. I put them up last year. I don't know. Putting all the Christmas stuff away and then I kind of forget about it and then opening it up and then remembering, oh yeah, I got this or this or this. It's always fun kind of going through that stuff. But I'll be diving into that. I say tonight, but it's morning now. This morning, I was cleaning this whole time. Nice. Well, hopefully, got a lot accomplished there, Jude, and then call it a night at some point and get some rest. Uh, hopefully, yeah, hopefully get like a full night's sleep. You don't have to get up too early in the morning. Has any movie ever made you cry, OGP, like a drama movie? As a kid, E.T. got to me as a kid. As an adult, not that I remember. Not that I remember. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Uh, just because 'cause they're movies. They're movies. I get it. It's a story, and the idea is that the movie maker, the filmmakers want us to identify and bond and root for people, and so when bad things happen to them, we either get happy or sad, or you sad or whatever. Um, the idea of movies is to pull emotion out of us, but when it's just a story, I know it's a story, it gets a little tough. Real stories, real life things, real life tragedy, that gets me. But I'm not a big crier in general as it is. I'm not, yeah, I don't know. I just, I don't know. It would take me a lot. Like, even, you know, my mom passed away, my dad passed away. Was I sad? Was I devastated? Yes. Did I cry? I don't think so. I don't think so. So if that helps, understand, some folks are big criers, some are not, but, um, and there's times where, thinking about, not having my mom here anymore, not having my dad here, there's times that still to this day that really, really gets me and emotionally, kinda takes me out of, like, caring about doing fun things or just doing stuff in general. I just wanna, like, go sit in a corner or put on a movie and forget about life. So it affects me emotionally, mentally, but, not really a outward crier. I'll be right here. Nice. But, yeah, I gotta get the room decorated. I gotta do it. I gotta start getting it done. It's gonna be interesting, because this year I have I keep adding more stuff to the room, so it's like, what's gonna come down? I wanna keep the jack-o'-lantern out here somewhere, but it may have to move because I wanna put a Christmas tree right there because I got all kinds of ornaments. They're all, like, movie-related ornaments that I wanna put on there. So there's that. But, I got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of decorations to put up here that are all, like, movie, related. So, not necessarily all horror movie related, but all movie related stuff. So, let's see here. I was quoting ET. Oh, I Will Be Right Here. Is that from ET? My fault. I haven't seen ET in probably 40 years. So, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing it as a kid, but I don't think I've ever rewatched it. I've seen, it's been on TV or whatever, and you see, like, bits and pieces or whatever, but I've never watched, like, the whole thing again. Let's see here. Thinking there will be Christmas movies on TV for free, and I'll wanna watch my own movies I haven't watched yet, might be a plan. I'll be debating. Well, hopefully, Jude, you get time, and that's where I got a lot of movies. I got so much stuff I wanna watch, and then I find myself binge watching a TV show like Person of Interest, which is a great show, but I've already seen it. Or like every once in a while I'll be like, "You know what? I need to watch Sopranos again." And I'll sit and watch all the seasons of Sopranos, which I've seen a couple times, 4 times or something already. But there's sometimes that I need something like that, um, even though I know there's a ton of other movies out there that I wanna watch still. Because sometimes it's what you're in the mood for or whatever. But I hope you got some time to do both. I hope you got some time to watch them all, Jude. But yeah, my bad. At the end when they touch fingers? Oh, my fault. Yeah. It would be I would, ET Phone Home would be about the only quote I can remember from that movie. Let's see here. Won't be the same watching my favorite Christmas movie, Die Hard, 2 this year with all Bruce Willis' sad health issues. Yeah. You know what? And that's I've got, back on the shelf here. Where is it? Can I reach it from here? Let me see if I can reach this. Did I take it down? Do, 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 do. Is it up here? Oh, here we go. Yep. So it's technically like in a Christmas movie slipcover here, but this Die Hard movie here, 30th anniversary Die Hard. Uh, this is still special to me because my dad was like absolutely loved Die Hard, one of his favorite movie franchises, and uh, I bought this for him for Christmas one year. I bought this for him for Christmas, and, when he passed away, this is one of the things that knowing how much he loved this movie, and always argue that Die Hard was a Christmas movie. Uh, this is definitely one that I have in my collection, and I don't keep it with my Christmas movies because Die Hard can go either way. It's kinda like, Home Alone, where if you had to make a decision, you would say it's a Christmas movie, but it's, an adventure movie too. So, like Home Alone could stay here on the shelf. But I actually keep Home Alone with my Christmas movies. Die Hard is a movie that stays here on the shelf in my collection. But this one right here means a lot to me because this was my dad's. So, yeah. So Die Hard, definitely a movie to watch around Christmas time. That franchise, any of them. But yeah, it is very sad, Bruce Willis, what he's going through. Um, but he's had a lot of family around him, and so that's a good thing, as his health is failing, or and dealing with his issues and stuff. Um, but yeah, hey, if you enjoyed Bruce Willis, the best thing you could do, be to enjoy the work that he did, what we have to see. Um, keep enjoying it. Way up, dude. Coming back with another joke. Here we go. What's another name for a for a what? I don't know if I could read that. I don't know if I can read that without. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna leave this up here for a second. Anybody who wants to read that can go ahead and read that. I'm gonna just leave that up there. I don't know that I can read that without getting in trouble with YouTube. So, but that's hilarious. That is pretty hilarious. Way up, dude. Thank you very much for that. That's a nice comeback from that earlier one. It was funny. It was funny, but it wasn't your best. But this one, that's definitely good. That's definitely a good one. Way up, dude. Hilarious. OGP, you still have beef with Hotel Apache. So I've never resolved that. I'm kind of moving past it. Will I ever stay there again? I don't think so. But it is what it is. I don't know. If I need a place to stay in Vegas, would I stay there if it was the cheapest option? Maybe. But I'm definitely not going out of my way to, do them any favors or stay there intentionally. Yeah. Yeah, no, the ugly Christmas sweater, I love the artwork there for it. It makes because you could just have the regular Die Hard and, it doesn't scream Christmas like this. It doesn't. So I love that. They replay the same old Christmas movies. I might do both depending on, said Christmas movie. No, and that's you know what? Watching movies on TV is not something I really do anymore. Typically, it's like, "I'm gonna go watch this," and I go search it out and find it and watch it. So, the only thing that I do enjoy going, like, is when they have, like, the Frosty the Snowman and the Charlie Brown, even though I got copies of those, but I love when they're on TV. The nostalgia of that, of sitting at home, um, watching those cartoons and stuff, or the claymation, whatever they were, watching those Christmas Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like, things like that, those shows, the nostalgia, the memories that those bring up, from a kid, man, absolutely love those. So, those, maybe watch when they're on TV or something, but typically, if it's a Christmas movie, it's just something that I'm popping in the Blu-ray player over here. Wishing Bruce Willis gets better. Love him in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, unfortunately, the disease he has, he's not getting better. He's just not. But, um, you know, it is what it is. We just have to appreciate the work, that he did, that we had. Oh, man, both your parents are gone. Yeah. And my older brother, like, over the last my, so in my life, I was pretty fortunate because, the only person I knew that was close to me that passed away family-wise, was my grandfather. my mom's dad passed away in November of 1996 from cancer because asbestos. He was in the Navy, and the asbestos and then ships and buildings and stuff got into his lungs and got him. I lost him in November of 1996. Um, from November of 1996 until October of 2017, 21 years, nobody close to me died. Extended, like, second cousins, great aunts and uncles, yeah, but, nobody really close to me. Um, I think my great-grandmother might have passed away in, like, 2001, 2002, um, and, would have been, like, my grandfather's 2nd wife, Mary. We just called her Grandma Mary. She passed away, I think, in the early 2000s as well, so I did lose them, uh, but they weren't as close as, like, mom, dad, brother, direct aunts and uncles and stuff, but I did lose them and loved them dearly, but, October of 2018, my grandfather, who, lived pretty close to me, passed away, and then after that, it seemed like it was, like, just at least every 6 months, somebody was dying. Just crazy, yeah, um, it just yeah, it's been a rough few years, but as we get older, it happens, it just happens. Never seen The Sopranos, man, you gotta get with it, Robert, I know we've talked about this before, gotta get with it, get yourself a Max subscription if you don't have it, put it on and start watching it, and, I hope you enjoy it. Sopranos, man, there are some great TV shows, like Breaking Bad. To me, if you put Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and the movie El Camino all together, that might be the best franchise ever, but if you take those shows separately, I think I prefer Sopranos over both of those, but, like, Dexter, love this show. There's a lot of shows, Sons of Anarchy, a lot of shows that I've loved over the years, but I'm telling you, Sopranos, oof, man, they were not afraid to kill cast members. If there was a person, uh, that needed a good whacking, from the mob, they got it, and so it was just crazy, but I love The Sopranos. Not the butt or your butt. Nobody likes that stuff. Did I answer his question? What 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 question are we talking about? Oh, man. Wait. What? Dude, not the oh, you're talking about Way Up Dude's question? The joke there, Jude? Uh, no, nobody I don't like butt stuff. I don't know if it's a road we need to go down, but I'm not a fan of butt stuff. Not a fan of butt stuff. My older brother died from a brain aneurysm, 18 wow! Wow. Oh my goodness. So if I mention me getting an MRI and going in the tube is just routine. Wow. No, well, and I'm glad that if you're doing that, if you're being proactive about your health and looking out for potential, aneurysms, blood clots, things like that. If you're being proactive, that's great. Um, and that sucks. Boy, 18 years old. Oh my goodness, that is heartbreaking. My older brother, when he was 13 years old, had, had to have brain surgery. There was, like, fluid building on his brain. They had to, like, cut open his skull to relieve the pressure, and, he survived it. He was in the hospital for months, and it changed him forever after that. He was really, really even he was smart afterwards and did great, was really, really good at math and just a great student, but he lost, like, a lot of motivation after, and he was just, like, lazy the rest of his life, didn't sleep well, never was rested, um, that that really changed the course of his life. Because like in like elementary school, not even middle school, but like in grade school, he was doing math at levels that I never got to in high school. It's nuts to think about how good and my son is like my brother with math. They're both just it just comes easy to him. I hate math. I hate math. Um, but my brother was just so smart, and that brain surgery completely altered his life, but he survived. He passed away, um, let's see, he would have been would he have been 49 at the time? 49 or 48 at the time that he passed away. It's been a couple years now. Let's see. He passed away in 2019, so 4 years ago. So, no, he passed away at like 47 or 48, 47 or early 48. Um, he lived in Florida for a long time, and he never took care of himself. He was a heavy guy, didn't eat well, just did not take care of his health at all, and he was diabetic. Um, and, he moved from Florida, sea level, up to Estes Park, Colorado, and, home of the hotel that was the inspiration, for Stephen King for The Shining story. So he moved way up there into the Rockies, up 8, 10,000 feet in elevation, way up there, and, his heart couldn't handle it, had a heart attack, and died. I think, not taking care of himself, not doing what he had to do to maintain his health is what got him moving up there. So, um, it sucks, and I hate to see, like, what movie won? Going to the doctors, trying to figure out what's going on with him, and trying to go to the gym and be healthy and stuff. Love seeing that. Absolutely love seeing it. Life is precious, and when it's gone, it's gone. And, no matter what you believe, what anybody believes, I'm not going to get into religion here, but um, when our time comes, we're not here anymore, and so y- you you believe in afterlife, and you go on to heaven or whatever, wherever you go once you leave this world. You leave your loved ones behind. You leave your life behind. You leave the things that you've been working for behind. All that stops. And so, you know, the idea that once your life ends, it ends. And so to me, I want to be here as long as I can and do as much as I can and experience as much as I can. And what is in store for me after I leave this world, it is what it is. But while I'm here, I want to make the best of it. And so you got to do what you got to do to take care of yourself. And I'm glad Wet Movie One's doing that. And hopefully, Jude, gosh, hopefully that was just an outlying unfortunate thing that happened to your brother there, and hopefully it never happens to you. That is horrible. Gosh, 18 years old. Your family must be devastated, absolutely devastated. Let's see here. Mr. Bone says, I love SOA and Breaking Bad and newer Yellowstone. The first 3, 4 seasons of Yellowstone, I was in. I kind of lost interest. It's like SOA, but with cowboys. Yeah, no. And and I didn't watch Yellowstone for a while. My brother sold me on it, but and my brother loved it so much. I don't know where he came across this, but check this out. And I don't really use like koozies. So I don't know what I'll do with this. Maybe it'll be a giveaway at some point, or maybe I'll just keep it. I don't know. But look at this. It was still in the plastic. I never even took it out of the plastic. Check that out. 4-6 is Grit and Glory. How about that? If you're a fan of Yellowstone, you know what's up with that right there, right? You know what's up with that. Yeah, my brother, when he was moving to Texas, when we were driving out there, he's like, "Oh," because he knew I wanted to go like Texas Chainsaw Massacre locations and stuff, and so he was like, "Oh, let's go to the 4-6's ranch," and I was like, "I've never seen Yellowstone yet." And he's like, "What?" He's like losing his shit because I hadn't watched it yet, but yeah, the first like 3, 4 seasons I was really in. Um, but I just kind of lost interest. I just kind of lost, and what was not 18? The one, the like prequel one they did that had Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. I don't know if I watched all of that one or not, but I watched at least like the first like 4 or 5 episodes of it. I don't think I saw the whole thing. And the one with Harrison Ford, 1912 or whatever. I haven't seen that yet, but I need to I need to at least give that one a shot. Let's see here. Rest of my close family is alive, but we're a fractured bunch. I know you've mentioned that and seen, some of your posts and stuff. I almost died from liver failure at 14. Wow. Oh my goodness. Mom, head injury when I was 15. She was in a hit and run. Dad's an alcoholic. Ugh, what a nightmare. Boy, that is as a teenager, that's nothing anyone should have to go through. That is, gosh, that is tough. Older sister had thyroid cancer 12 years ago. But she's cancer. That's awesome that she's cancer free. You know what? I, I wonder, like now, if my grandfather was alive now and he got cancer, if they would be able to beat it. The medicine has and the research has advanced so much since the mid 90s. Um, I have two friends. One who we just thought we didn't know how she would survive it, but she did, and she's been cancer free for I don't know how many years, at least like 7, 8, 9, 10 years now. It's been quite a while, but she's an absolute legend and a trooper. I'm talking about if you know, I'm talking about Jen, and she is just, I mean, to fight. She had like stage 4 colon cancer, and it was bad. And she did like all these treatments, experimental treatments and stuff, and she's beat it. And her and John, are living their best life right now. And I it definitely changed their outlook on life, I think, a little bit, and made them appreciate life a little bit more. Made us all appreciate life. Um, Another friend, Linda, who's a cancer survivor also, and it's been a few years for her now, and her dad died of cancer. So when she got cancer, that was really scary, when it runs in the family and stuff. So man, it's just too much sadness and health issues and stuff. And that's why we just got to do the best we can while enjoying life. We still have to enjoy life too and live it. Don't just dwell on all the negatives and everything, but we got to enjoy life. But it is tough. It is supposed to make a spin-off show of the Four Sixes. I heard something about that. I do remember hearing something about that. You might as well keep watching, finish it. They're going to end it now, just because Costner wants to stop doing it. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I hope it doesn't end. So many shows, and and the Mayans is kind of new, so I won't spoil the very ending of that. If you watched it, I kind of expected the way they ended that. Sons of Anarchy killing off Jax at the end. Do we have to do that? Walter White dying at the end. We didn't kill Dexter at first, but we got him eventually, right? And if you kinda go with the general consensus that Tony Soprano was killed at the end, all these shows that feel like they have to kill off the main character at the end drive me nuts. And so, if they make with the legacy that family has on that ranch, if they make them lose the ranch and kill them off, that ending will piss me off. And that's what I'm a little worried about, giving it that much time and then the ending pissing me off. So I'm not sure, but I'll probably go and watch it, like binge watch it at some point. Do you have the Nun 2 on physical media? And if not, are you gonna buy it? I have not got it yet, but I intend on getting a copy of the Nun 2. Yes, I definitely am gonna get I've thought if time travel is possible, I'd visit my family and myself, and brain surgery is still experimental. But I'm in Sharon Stone, still alive. I don't follow the correlation of Sharon Stone with that. But I mean, Sharon Stone, Bruce Willis connection? Is that because of the conversation earlier about Bruce Willis? Or Sharon Stone, she didn't have, like, surgery or anything, did she? Is she a cancer survivor? Is she if she has, I wouldn't know. No, you know what? If time travel was possible, there's things that, it's like, I'd like to go back and warn people about things or tell people to do things differently, um, but, I wouldn't wanna alter, like, where I am right now is where I would wanna be. Would I like more money? Yes, but I would not wanna jeopardize, meeting my wife, marrying my wife, having my kids. I would not wanna jeopardize that, but if I could somehow or another help family or people survive, I would love to do that too, if it wouldn't, alter any of the relationships or any people that exist right now. That's the trouble with, like, if time travel was a real thing, um, you know, would you wanna do it based on the impacts, the negative impacts it could have? So, and that's where it's interesting, and talking about time travel is interesting, and I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about it a while back, where, him and the person he was talking to were saying that basically that, um, according to whatever scientists, the premise of time travel is possible, but it would start you would only be able to travel through time once a time machine was invented, like, you couldn't go back to, like, this Stone Age or whatever. You would never be able to get back forward. But I think the idea of time travel being possible would start at the date time it was invented. Um, but I don't know. I don't know that time travel is ever really gonna be a thing because in the future, if time travel was a thing, would they be coming back? Would we be experiencing people that traveled through time right now? Uh, you know, I don't know that it's really a thing because I think we probably already see it. Couldn't get into Mayans. Yeah, Mayans was, definitely not as good as Sons, but it was still okay, and I watched it all the way through. The ending kinda ticked me off, but I watched it all the way through. Grimm is a good show. I just found recently no, Jude. You know what? Grimm is a show and do I have oh, no, Gotham is a show that I've been meaning to watch. But Grimm is a show that I have been meaning to watch as well. I've never seen it, um, definitely on my list of shows I wanna watch. They should get a good-looking actor that looks like Charlie Hunnam to do a spinoff of Jack's son. That would be cool. That would be cool. I would watch that. I totally would. And Mayans toward the end, in the final season, when because I mean, we had crossovers with Sons of Anarchy and Mayans all the way through Mayans, but something in that final season, um, that happened that really, crossed streams with Sons was pretty cool, um, and I would 100% watch it. I would 100% watch it. I don't wanna spoil Mayans. Like I said, it's still new, and maybe everybody hasn't seen it. Dexter ended for me in season 4, I know, right? And speaking of season 4, that's, like, the picture I have, John Lithgow and, Michael C. Hall. Man, what an amazing season. And I'm pretty sure I think that was season 4, right? Um, Dexter got really rough in, like, season 6, 7. When it came back starting to yawn now, so we'll wind up the show here, the stream here before too long. So sorry about forgive me a yawn. Um, when it came back, the new Dexter, whatever they called it, um, that was really good. I liked the way they brought it back. That was pretty good. But I get it. Season 6 and 7, even season 5 for some people was, like, kinda rough with Dexter. I get it. Time travel alters everything if you go by Butterfly Effect. I don't know if you've seen that. Yes, no, Butterfly Effect is a good movie, yes. I've never seen part 2 because I think there's a sequel, right? I haven't seen the sequel. Sharon Stone had a brain aneurysm in September. She almost died. Wow. Why I Love Cold Creek Manor. She didn't know where she was or her lights. No way. I did not know that. Wow. Well, Sharon Stone, what a legend, an absolute legend. I would only really want to time travel to give advice to myself, possibly. I don't think other people would listen to me because they didn't. Well, yeah, they're not going to listen to you then. They're not going to listen to you now. But no, if you could go back and give yourself advice, boy, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things looking back at life that I would be like, yeah, I'd like to do that differently. I'd like to do that differently. But I wouldn't want to do something that would impact where I am now. Like I said, I'm in a good place in my life. More money would always be nice, but I'm in a good place. I'm pretty happy. There's always things that could be better, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize, having anybody that's close to me. The wife, kids. I wouldn't want to change that for the world. I may give mines another go one day to see the SOA stuff. No, and that's really. I would have liked more of it, but we got a little bit of SOA stuff, you know, throughout all the seasons. And it wasn't as good as Sons, but it was still good enough to watch, so, yeah, if you're a real fan of Sons, maybe give it another go. Why did the 3 guys break into Freddy Fazbear's, Fazbear's, however you say it, Five Nights? Um, they broke in because remember the aunt, the lady who wanted the kid, did not want him working there, so she hired them. Man, we're spoiling, hopefully everybody's seen this. But anyway, she hired them, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Shouldn't talk about that here. The movie's too new to throw out too many spoilers, Antonis, but the aunt, the lady who wanted the daughter, hired those people to do that. Uh, BF2 is, Pooh that I remember didn't, bother watching with, didn't watch 3. There's a 3rd one? I hate when they make crappy sequels, to awesome movies. I know, right? And hey, you know what? Balzer is with you, and I'm with you with that with, Jeepers Creepers. The first Jeepers Creepers, great movie. Second one, I'm on board. I'm still happy. Was it good as the first? No, but it was still good. The 3rd one was still watchable. Not nearly as good as the first 2. It was definitely a step down. But that 4th Jeepers Creepers, what the hell were they thinking? So bad. Dexter ended for me when his girlfriend was murdered, I think. It was season 4. Yeah, that was his so it was actually his wife at that point, and she had the baby, and that's where, the at that scene, there's, the baby sitting there on the floor in the blood, and, she's dead, like, in the bathtub, and it was John Lithgow's character that killed her, and then, Dexter went and got him. Uh, that was that was tough. It was but as far as the writing and the balls to do that, from the show, from the showrunners and everything, to have the balls to go that direction, uh, Antonis BF is, a butterfly effect is what he's um, but, I just thought, how crazy, but season 4, wow, that season was phenomenal. I think it was the best season of Dexter. The first season or season 4, just because I always loved the original, but, love Dexter. 5, 6, 7 were definitely downhill. Awesome stream and combo, OGP. It's going on 5 a.m. here. I'm gonna go to bed. You know what? And I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Mr. Bones, thanks for hanging out. It's always awesome conversation, and I love learning stuff. Like I always tell everybody, I'm not an expert. I'm a fan and a friend of you all. So, hopefully you consider me a friend too. I definitely don't, uh, you know, look at you as just like viewers or fans or whatever. We're all friends here, hanging out, talking movies and fun stuff. But before I end, we will recap what why we came live and what we talked about earlier. So yes, I got this. I bought it for $77 off of auction on Whatnot from the Primetime signatures there, triple signed. So Marty Cove and you guys named him earlier, right? uh, why I'm Ralph Macchio, and I'm forgetting the other dude's name over here. But anyways, got this sweet poster. Got to get a frame for it. Oh, and I forgot to put a link. I was going to put a link for Wicked Network for where to get those frames. Wicked Network. I'll get it out there. I'll get the link. I'll put it down below, and I'll share the link on Monday too. I'll do that on Monday as well. Put the link up there. But then also, I did get 3 copies of this Mercy Road. So Monday, 7 p.m. Williams Avenue. Thanks, Mr. Bones. I know I suck with names. But Monday, we will be giving away one of these. We're spinning the Wheel of Doom Monday. We're spinning the Wheel of Doom. The first place, the winner, will have their choice of a $30 Amazon gift card so they can go buy some cool Black Friday movie or something, or they can get the Mercy Road copy. And then the runner-up will get the other gift here, whichever thing is left. Probably, I'm guessing this, because $30, this, when it comes out, when you can buy this, it won't be $30. But Mercy Row will be coming out soon from our friends at Wellgo USA. Cannot buy this yet. Cannot buy it yet, and I have 3 copies. The other copy, one will stay with me. Another we will give away at another date. So there's going to be 2 of these given away in the near future. But starring Toby Jones and Luke Bracey. It looks like a pretty good movie. So Monday, 7 p.m. We're going to be doing 7 p.m. again. West Coast, 10 p.m. on the East Coast. Live stream Monday. Monday movie news. We're going to be talking about Black Friday sales. We're going to be giving these away. We're going to be hanging out. Robert C is going to join and hang out with us. And who knows who else or what else. So should be a lot of fun. And room should be festive. We should be decorated for Christmas a little bit by then too. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Antonis, if you're still watching, thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate you so much, homeboy. I will respond to your messages here in a few minutes. But everybody have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you all Monday night, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. Have a good one. What are we going to end with tonight? What are we going to end with? Maybe we'll just we'll end with our little Super Friends logo right here. All the Super Friends, anybody who's ever contributed, supported the channel by way of Super Chats, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or channel memberships, you are all marvelous. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care of yourselves. See you Monday.